That's enough of that. Hellos. How are people doing? I'm gonna close that. I don't want to see that chat. Okay. I didn't expect that response. Fun fact, I need to turn on my image. There we go. Remio's already in the game. She's here. It happened. That's not true. Maybe she's not releasing, guys. Hellos. Whoa! I do need to turn my thing on to performance mode. There we go. Or high performance mode. I can close Zenless once the live stream starts. Did they fix the lag stuff? I have no clue. I don't have it enabled. I did not see Pom Pom. I did not. What do I show? I can make a quick a wish list. People be excited to see that. Hold on. I'll open this in a new tab. Nope, I can't do that. Oh, that's fine. Anniversary wish list. Can I zoom in further? Yes, I can. What do we want for the anniversary? We could do something crazy. I think they could do this, unironically. Like, oh, they can't do that. That'll undermine the value of season 1 agents. It's like, but they have already done that. You can't, like, how do you, like, who would ever spend money on Juyen again? Like, what percentage of the player base would be willing to spend resources on a character who is not good, substantially not good compared to Pyroas? Then that's obviously there'll be someone who says, oh, I will. It's like, of course, but like, you are not doing that for the purposes of improving your account. You're doing it because you like the character. So this is a pipe dream. I don't think they're going to do this. They could, but they won't. Funny enough, Bernice might be like the best agent in the shop because they stopped making fire-resistant anomaly bosses. And she works really well with Valina. Ah, that's right, Harumasa. Harumasa. Let's see. Training mode. Training mode update. That'd be nice. There's also the Mindscape toggle. We could all toggle Mindscapes, please. That only affects whales. That's a fair. How do I say this? That's not really an issue for most players. That's only an issue for players like me who want to show off stuff with characters, but like, oh, I need to have this Mindscape turned off, or otherwise people will say it doesn't count for stuff. It's like, yeah, that's fair. Drive disk loadouts. That's a good one. I don't think many players will actually use the loadouts, though. Here's the funny thing, though. Wuthering Waves was I think not the first one, but I think when they announced their loadouts things like a year ago, people were really excited. They were like, yeah, man, finally, we've been waiting for this. Because now you can, like, customize each character to a different, effectively, I'll call it a drive disk set right now. You can customize characters' drive disks freely, and that's great. That's awesome. The problem with Wuthering Waves, I have to pull it up here real quick, is that their drive disk system is called Echoes. Their version is it's this. It has this compared to, hold on, I'll show Zenless's real quick for a comparison. Zenless has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, so that's 26. And we're going to get one more. That's 28. So we might be getting 30 now. Wuthering Waves has this many. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So they have 34? They have 34, so a little bit more than us. It's not that bad, but here's the real problem. Here's the real kicker. If we go to one of these, Wishes of Quiet Snowfall, 10% glacial damage, and there's the 5-piece bonus. And the problem is you can only equip 5 echoes. So you see the problem here is that, sure, it's nice that Wuthering Waves has effectively a drive disc loadout. The problem is once you get the 5-piece for your character, the 5-piece bonus is so niche, so specific to each character, that there is never a reason you are switching. Like if you just got the brand new character that works with this echo set, like what, you're gonna switch to the Freezing Frost from 1.0? Like, well, no, why would you ever do that? It doesn't give a good enough buff. You can zoom in a bit. Compare this 5-piece to this 5-piece. Not only is there a lot more text, there's a lot more niche buffs for very specific characters. So like, again, why would you ever change your echo set? So Wuthering Waves got a drive disc loadout in a game where your loadout does not, where those loadouts do not matter. It matters, I think, maybe for one character. There's some supports who can like switch between some different support sets, but there aren't enough support sets to actually switch from. So now Zenless is different. Zenless, a drive disc loadout would actually be beneficial. Okay, those are all pipe dreams. Well, I'll label this under like pipe dreams, because I don't think these will actually happen. Realistically, what are they going to give us? Well, they'll give us some amount of resources, obviously. My guess? 2. What are they called? The Rizonia, not Rizonia exchange. What is it called? Collectible exchange. I think we could get 1 or 2 of them. 2 is maybe expecting a bit much. I think 1 is a much safer number. I don't think they would be I don't think it would be that big of a deal if they gave 2, because most of the agents in the exchange are not very good, is what I would say. But they are buffing some characters, and one character is already pretty good with Valina. So maybe they decide to leave it at 1. I'm selfish and I would like 2 because I think a Mindscape 1 Chingy would be funny with Cecilia. Unfortunately, I don't have that. Because I don't have Chingy. Co-op, that's right. I forgot. Co-op. I think that goes under Pipe Dream, though. No, I think that could be... I think there will be some cooperative event. I don't think it will be the co-op that we're used to seeing. I'll say new casual endgame format. like Hollow Zero. Mode or event? Mode, event. I'll just do this number there. Hollow Zero. That way you can see it on screen. Something to re-roll substats. I think that's a pipe dream one. I don't think they become that generous. In all honesty, Zenless is one of those games where your substats, yes, at a high end, your substats are really important. But the difference between... I can show this in the game real quick. I probably don't have any equipment yet. Okay, so let's go to... Oh, let's go to this. This is 24 subs. Now this piece, this is not a very good piece. Let's see. Let's compare. Let's look at what this piece would give. So it goes from 24 to 25. You might say, oh, that's a, that's an improvement of sorts. Here's the thing though. I have not checked the math on this. I'm pretty sure this is only like, around a 1% damage change. So unless for outside of rupture characters with crit rate, for most characters, not all of them, for most characters, like a 1 substat improvement is around, hovering somewhere around a 1% damage difference. Now, the more you have the percentages are higher early when you have a low number here, and they become they dip in value as you get higher substats, right? So if you have like I'll make up a number. If you have a 50 substat build, getting 1 more substat has much greater diminishing returns compared to if you have a 20 substat build. So I think, where did I put this under? Substat reroll. I don't think this will help as many players as I don't think this will be as helpful as players think it will. Not that it won't be helpful, but like, because Zenless is so much more skill intensive, like, 1 substat is essentially 1%, is hovering around 1%, depending on the character and the exact stat. If you're like 97 crit rate, that 1% crit rate might be like around closer to 2%. But I'm pretty sure for most players, if they are struggling in the game, if they fought a boss and they're wanting to get a higher score, which would be easier, getting 1 or 2 more substats to get a 2% damage increase, or just fighting the boss again and playing 2% better, right? Because there's some fights where I fought the boss and it's like, man, I know I could get a higher score. I know I can do better. And sometimes I improved by like 5%. It's like, wow, playing better gave me a damage increase? Yeah, it did. And sometimes it's RNG based, so you can't really control it. Anyway, hold on. I'll be right back. Give me 2 minutes. washed my hands. Where were we? Oh, the other funny thing about stats now, it is much harder to farm for really good discs 5s because they introduced the wind damage percent, and I don't know whatever Remiel's element is, if they decide to introduce that as another main stat option on here, your odds of getting a specific disc 5 went from, because normally their disc 5 only really matters if you're like a DPS. If you're a support, your disc 5 can kind of be whatever. In terms of your substats, you can get away with like a really bad disc 5 if you're a support. But for DPSs, it's kind of more important because their substats are more relevant. So normally your options, I'll just use Arya because she's on screen. Normally your options are pen ratio, attack, and ether damage. In some bosses that have half resistance, pen ratio is weaker, but it's not so much weaker that you would completely get rid of a fantastic disc 5. For example, where is my best disc 5? Here it is. Look at this disc 5. This is a near perfect disc 5. There's no chance, pretending Arya was a crit DPS, there's really no chance unless I got a near perfect like attack percent disc that I would ever trash this. Be like, oh, I can never use this because the boss has half defense. Like, I don't think that defense matters. Look at how all of these stats. These substats are way too good to pass up. But all that said, now we used to have 9 different disc 5 main stats to get. So basically you had a 1/3 chance to get a main stat that you really liked. But now we are getting, hold on. But if they but now since wind and whatever Remiel's is lumen, we now have another stat that is making this calculation much worse. So now your odds of getting the one you want is significantly lower than it used to be. So we do, hold on. Three divided by 11 divided by 3 divided by 9. No, the other way around, my bad. 3 divided by 9. It is now 22% harder to get the stat you want. That's kind of a big increase. So I think people are going to have to settle on their disc 5s being weaker in general. Which would be nice to have a substat roller for that specifically. I don't think they're going to do it though. All right, it's about to start soon. And even when the start time, they add like another timer here anyway. So thank you all for joining me. I didn't expect to get this many people, especially with how many guys are streaming now. I'm glad I checked. Look at this. Subtitles in German. You see this? I love my German subtitles. Nah, get it off here. Make it English. Because I'm English. Oh, wait. Hold on. I have to go with this version. Oops. Not that I have to, but it's the better optimal way of doing it. Window capture. Here we go. Now, chat. My trick is that up here I have like a timer, not a timer thing, but a playback adjuster. So that way I can play the video back quicker or slower. And I'm going to stop my VLC and unmute some stuff. So I know it's starting now. I'm letting you know. I will talk over some stuff and pause, and then we will speed through some stuff we don't need to listen to very well. And this is muted. Let me know if the audio is okay for you. So I'm speeding this up a little bit because we're a little bit behind by 20 seconds. Ooh, watch out. Pretty cake. That's nice. Hold on. They made the text gray. Where's the... No, it's not quality. It's in CC. Hold on. How do you bring up the subtitles, English, options? The font opacity. Make it 100, please. Thank you.
特别节目，很高兴又和各位神将见面了。三年的故事啊，可谓是波澜起伏。神将力量觉醒，登上天空岛。雷米二呢，则是背负着行刺晚奏的罪名。而陷入起点中，也还接连
I just skip from some of this. He's like, here's what's happened up until now. It's like, okay, we got it. Also, yeah, Remio mentioned the word enchainer, whatever that means.
总而言之，天空岛上的风暴才刚刚开始。三年的故事将如何展開？一起来看。
All right, here it is. Or we're going to it.
Today's success, first step toward taking back the world.
Is still the beginning of a miracle.
They are the ones who once again defeated the enemy and brought new hope to Eridu.
Back then, we thought taking back the world was only a matter of time. In the end, none of us reached the promised destination.
A dangerous presence.
Oh, they're showing her first.
It is
I have
an
not seen
honor
any
to
of
stand
Sigrid's stuff,
inside
by the way.
I'll support you however I can. Submit to judgment. I grant you eternal rest.
Maybe she'll be first.
So this is where the Rosetta Data was born.
That'd be interesting if they made her first.
From High Ambitions Corp.
Whoa,
I'm
who's
here
that? She's
for our
pretty.
appointment.
Oh,
Does
there's
everyone
Miss
in that
Clara.
covenant of yours have this nasty habit of haunting people like restless ghosts?
S-rank wanted criminal Remiel Dan. You would do well not to resist in vain.
Oh no, she's S rank, guys. Can you believe it?
Do you really want to see the rest of Rosalia buried alongside your classmate?
Is that the other lady that was with us? The other girl who was with us in our childhood or something? I don't know.
I hope you enjoy this dance of death.
Here's Remio. We already saw her gameplay. Thank you,
This
IGN.
life is for you. More flair.
Wow, can you believe how hot and sexy this character is? Like, yes, I can. This is the Zenless. This is the 50th time you released a hot, sexy character. Now you're just more over the top with it.
Let's make a scene, my accomplices. And that's checkmate, monster. As this dance draws to a close,
They're actually dancing? That's
time
crazy.
for us to say goodbye. You still
What
have
is the
somewhere
context
to
for this
return
scene?
to,
It's gotta be crazy.
but I do not. I killed her with my own hands.
Oh, she actually did kill someone. Fantastic.
The era I knew, the people I loved, those memories, they're all long gone.
Yes, I prefer that outfit.
Perhaps that's what the Sunbringers truly are.
Okay.
Oh, who was that? Hold on.
Promise.
That Sunbringer looked
I will
fire.
look.
I gotta rewind for that one. Hold on, chat. Hold on.
Truly are.
This Sunbringer, if it's just the regular one from the back, I gotta say, this is a great silhouette. I like this. Whatever cloak this is, cape this is, I like this a lot. And the weapon too, this looks great.
Okay.
Granted, they could always do something really weird from the front.
I will look.
But yeah, it seems like we're having like an intimate moment with Remiel. I don't know the context for it. Oh,
decided to show up, did you?
the summer skins. What? Okay. Granted, because of the wonder that is the beta, I knew that we were getting a Lucy summer skin because a bunch of people made fan art of it like a month ago. It's like, I didn't want to know about this. So it's upsetting that this is not like a blind reaction. I can't be like, oh my gosh, I've never heard anything about this. It's like, I knew about it a month ago.
Did you?
Because people kept posting about it online. And it's very unfortunate. It's not a blind reaction. It's cool we're getting it.
大家好，我是编剧阿鹏，
我是编剧小 Q。
从刚刚的版本 PV 来看啊，
Hey,
我
Peng
们
and
这版本的
Q
剧情信息量可真的是不小，我也迫不及待想跟大家先聊一聊了。
那我们直接开始吧。
首先，在3.0版本的故事告一段落之后，罗斯凯利法又迎来了全新的变数，来自于新爱丽都的
It's probably
协作者
going to be similar to the ones from last year.
哦
Nicole
这
got
莫非
a
就是
summer
之前阿尔
skin,
法所
and
提到的
then it was
硕大与新爱丽都的协作的后续吗？
是的，像市政、Tops、HIA、
Yuzuha and
新爱丽
Alice.
都的各个势力都派了一
You
个
got
代表
one.
来到罗斯凯利法
So
进行交流
Lucy's is
和合作
probably going to be
而当中
free,
呢
and theirs
有
are
一位
probably
代
going to be
表
the
尤
ones
其
you
值得
pay
我们的
for.
关注，他就是高智集团掌门人。
But they also showed her black dress.
特里维亚。
特里维亚这个名字
And they're
似曾相
doing
识
some like, here's what's happening for those who played the story.
他和我们的主角法厄通一样，都曾是卡洛斯阿尔纳的学生，也曾是哲和灵最好的朋友。
Oh, yeah, they're talking about this
在过去的某次
character.
实验当中
I forgot, I missed what was her
集团掌
name.
门人莫塞因特
Truvia,
前妻法厄通
okay,
一样
my favorite
然而在过去的
sugar
某次实验当
alternative,
中
Truvia.
主角体内的力量意外失控，最终导致克里维亚的搭档塞尔皮科在事故当中殒命。 这成为了法厄同长久以来不愿面对的伤口。
Is Truvia a storyteller? Did they ever address that? Oh, we did not see this cutscene.
那这回我们是在罗斯凯利法与最熟悉的陌生人重逢啊。
Oh, we're finally getting the HD version of this picture. Yes. Oh my gosh. We've been waiting on this.
在与曾经的挚友3个人之间又会发生怎样的故事？这部分就留待各位神将在主线故事当中慢慢探索。与此同时呢，外测局也为各位到访的客人们准备了一场简单
Spend 3,000 pulls to get her black dress for free? That's crazy. Oh, we have like a council meeting. Oh, there's the other Sunbringer. We haven't seen her yet.
晚舟大人也会一同出席哦。
Last one. Oh, she looks nice. She looks
这
pretty.
看起来天真
She looks energetic. She looks spunky.
活泼的少女，就是第3位晚舟吗？
没错，林德维恩晚舟，她是空域巡逻局的总
Lindvern, that's
官
her name.
不同于各位此前所见过的艾尔达与德蕾奇娜，她是个
She looks more outgoing than the other two.
看着就是个直爽的人
And。I also missed
她是
completely what
空域
they
巡逻
said.
局的总督官。不同于各位此前所见过的艾尔达与德蕾奇娜，她是个更喜欢跟着直觉走的
Yeah, she's a woman of action who'd rather follow her instincts. I knew
行
it.
动派。
Just
看着就是
based
个
on again, based on this sprite here, this tells a lot about the character.
起来天真
And the
活泼
way
的少女，
she has
就
her
是第3位
smile.
晚舟吗？
没错。
Like, oh, she seems like energetic and more outgoing.
我也觉得是这样。
She seems like an extrovert compared to the other two.
同时也是他最亲密的朋友，总务次官西格利德。
Of course, there's
我们已经和这位
Sigrid.
传奇人物有了一些简单而初步的认识。
This legendary figure, the Void Hunter level character, according to the propaganda.
从一个视鱼塔跳到另一个塔顶，他身上这些听起来就很离奇的传说，难道都是真的吗？
Chugging, hold on, I need to read that. Chugging a barrel of nitro fuel in one go, and then leaping from one sheave pillar to the next. I don't know about the nitro fuel one. I don't think that's like,
这个嘛，你都已经
I
说
don't know if that's a real feat to brag
西格利德
about
他们的德拉叙尔
for
家族
like
呢
a Void
世代
Hunter
都是林德维恩的
character.
副手，而每一任副手身上呢都有着和这个很相似的这类
Because if that were true, then Bernice by far would be Void Hunter level. She's not.
离谱的传闻。
你的意思是这些传说里有不少水分？那这些的源头都是
The source, yeah, the source of these rumors are is the propaganda from the people she's commanding. She's like, oh yeah, she's
也
incredible.
确实没有那么普通。相信各位神将很快就会明白这是什么意思的。另外，在茶会的现场，我们也将会第一次遇到福尼特
Yes,
工厂的负
Miss
责人
Claret, there she is.
此前在接受治疗的时候，我们可是消耗了不少的灰烬啊。听说他一直对这件事情耿耿于怀呢。
啊，不会要我们打工还债吧？
I don't know if I love the effect on this hair. I thought it looked good in the cutscene, but I don't know if I think it looks good here. It looks, I'm conflicted about how it looks here. I don't think it looks bad. It just looks kind of, I don't know. It just looks kind of muddy. I thought there were going to be like highlights like this, but no, it's very dominant
听说他一直对
in
这
the
件事情
scene.
耿耿于
It's
怀。
just, I don't know if that's a great look. That's a personal taste thing.
来了，
啊
I don't know if I
不会要我
love
们打工
that.
还债吧？
这个嘛，我听说林德维恩大人那边有一些专门用来应付克拉里小姐的小秘诀，不如先去和他学上几招。另一方面，不知道大家是否还记得，我们在3.0主线的最后，从基塔布鲁手中救下的那只帮布托比，在诺姆的协助下，我们最终成功恢复了他一部分的视觉影像记录。
而我们通过影像记录看到了他与幕后黑手产生交集的地点，虽然不清楚具体的位置，但在画面中我们也注意到了另一个组织恩勒邦的标志。
恩德邦是罗斯凯利法当地的重要
More
帮部组织
more
之一，
politics.
但他们远没有其他帮部们。
What I do like in season 3 is that the politics of this place have actually been really important and fleshed out through the gameplay, because they encourage players, hey, if you want to unlock this other stuff. You actually have to pay attention to the world.
他们自
You
称
have to interact with the world we
以及帮
created.
助的利益而
I
行动，
thought that's
但他们
great.
做的都是一些针对中枢5局的恶作剧，当然也就只是恶作剧的程度啊，小打小闹。
很难想象这样的组织会和上海帮部门的幕后黑手有关联。
这可说不太准哦。
So
因为我们
most
只是
players
一位空训
Who
的
got
SC 通缉犯
Pyroas
你是指雷米尔吗？
in
没
his
错我们的老
mindscapes
朋友罗斯凯利法的 SC
already
通缉犯
got all
出来
the
出手
the
对
backstory of like, oh, here's the Enog gang, here's the academy, here's a school, and here's the various other
空训局
groups.
的 SC 通缉犯呢。
你是指雷米尔吗？
没错，我们的老
The
朋友
S
罗斯凯利
rank
法的 SC 通缉
criminal,
犯
very
出来
on the
出手雷
nose.
米尔丹。我们现在所在这个地方，其实就是根据他在 N 邦据点的藏身处搭建而成的。
说起雷米尔，在3.0版本主线故事的最后，他好像向我们提起了一个此前从未出现过的概念。
Yeah, she dropped a keyword
虽
and
然我们
then
现在还没和
dipped.
结石有过真正意义上的接触，但我们其实已经遇见过
Yeah,
一些
we don't know what an
与其
enchainer
治疗的
is.
敌人，比如说在3.0版本当中，我们遭遇的基塔布鲁、巴什木，以及更早的时候，在2.5版本当中出现的敌人太初梦魇。
太初梦魇那种强度的敌人，竟然还算不上结使吗？
距离
They just means a powerful enemy. They're missing the most crucial piece to become an
面
enchainer.
对的敌人，
Do Geppetto and Nineveh count?
或许比想象中的还要强大。
是啊，关于结使的更多情报，关于雷米尔的过去，以及罗斯凯利法即将面对的全新危机，就请大家在
Oh, if you want to find out, stay tuned for the main chapter. Why? Hold on. Was this a wedding dress? I'm not ready for that, lady. Calm down. I don't like you like that.
一探究竟。
Is that Maid Belle? That's crazy. This butler wise Maid Belle in like Victorian wedding dress
此
Remiel?
外，在版本更
Very
新前，
interesting.
我们也为大家准备了和雷米尔的过去相关的一些短片，希望能为大家揭开与初代虚兽们的过往相关的冰山一角。
同样，空域群
Who
术
was
的传
that?
奇西格利，
与初代
Is that her
虚兽们
buddy?
的过往相关的冰山一角。
同样
I guess it's her
空域群术
buddy.
的传奇西格利德的短片，
Hoof? Really? They're just calling the demo's called hoofing
同
it?
样空域群术
Is that racist? Are you allowed to say that?
局的传奇西格利德的
I
短
guess
片
that's
即将
fine.
随后上线，敬请期待。
对了，再说一个探索方面的新体验，除了无人
New
在3.0版本
exploration
当中
features.
伊埃斯还将解锁它全新的机器人
Oh,
武器
more drones!
变成
Yeah!
虚
A
拟冲撞
curtain
用来解
ball.
谜
Okay,
和
it's
路径
Ben. We're
看起来
turning
有
the
点
Ben
意
10
思哦
out
大家如果
here.
在游玩的过程中遇到的话，可以多试试哦，说不定会有些新发现的。
没错。
好，接下来让我们先喘口气，进一段广告。
走。
Time for an ad break. Oh no, what are they doing? What are these hairstyles? Kitty Regent? That's a hairstyle? That's crazy.
绝水营玩到上头。
Nothing can stop the what? Okay. Crazy. All right, let's speed this up a little bit.
话不多说，接下来就我们两个为大家介绍一下3.1版本登场的
Now
新
we're
代理人
introducing the agent.
首先，我来为大家介绍一下称号为石系留名的初代虚兽。
Guys, pretend you've never seen this gameplay before. Pretend IGN never leaked. Not that they leaked it. They got permission, of course. They partnered with it. So pretend this is brand new. Whoa, crazy. I've never seen any of this before. I do think they changed some things, but I don't think like so much is. Oh, okay, like, oh, in case you forgot that this character wasn't sexy. Like, oh, look at how sexy. Yeah, I get it. Get out of here,
从
lady.
静止了100年的时光中归来，为了追寻一个无人知晓的答案，他现身于此。
S 级流明属性异常代理人雷米埃尔，
流明属性是一个全新的属性啊！
没错，流明属性有一个
Lumaflux,
独特的
that's right. The
机制
Lumaflux
雷米尔会根据
attribute has a
下一位
unique
代理人
thing,
属性，让自身
which will
造成
change your
伤害发
attribute
生
based on the attribute of the next agent in the squad. So it's the generalist attribute.
也就
It's
是说
whatever we
当
want
不
it
同
to
的时
be.
候，它的输出属性也会随之改变。
那可以根据
That's so. Does this count as a new damage type then? I mean, they could just release a DPS who has this as well, like a crit DPS with
敌人的
this
弱
or
点来
support
变更
with
不同的
that.
队友，来应对不同的环境，感觉很百搭了。
是的，来看看雷米尔的攻击方式吧。普攻
I
雷弹
actually no, they can't release a support like this because then that will make Game Ball too good.
可以对敌人造成伤害并累积飞行能量。其中第4段命中的时候
We
会为
already
敌人
have
施加
that with
一个人属性
Yuzuha.
继续
I don't think they want to
点
repeat
强化
that.
特殊技雷米埃尔可以发动攻击对造成伤害，同时为敌人施加2个流明属性继续点。
看来这是流明属性的独特继续方式呢。
是的，当飞行能量
Okay,
进
so
入
she has a
空域
4
时
stacking
长按特殊
Lumaflex.
技键雷米
whatever
尔
it's
可以进入
called.
转换姿态。此时切换队友入场的时候，雷米尔将升空进入相变时流状态。在此状态下，雷米尔会为全队提供增益，同时在后台自主行动，为战斗提供协助，如控制敌人和为敌人施加继续点等。
处于非操作状态时能为队友
Refringe, that's what
提
it's
供帮
called.
助，这是
Okay.
我们空中可靠的后援。话说，我还看到了一个新的跳词。
是的，这是流明属性的
Yeah, the new attribute thing is called
特殊
refringe.
反应异化。简单来说， 若敌人身上有击退点的时候，当他即将被打入属性异常状态时，会触发异化反应。雷米尔
That is very wow. That is very like. Try not to get distracted during combat. Like every time you do this move, you're going to have to be staring at her face for like 2.5 seconds. It's not 2.5 seconds, but it feels like.
造成的对应异常伤害的总伤害，同时为自己存弹，最多可以存3发。
继续点转换成弹药，弹药再转换成最终爆发，一环扣一环。
没错，折了弹之后，雷米尔就可以通过长按普攻键发动大范围攻击，触发药变效果。这个时候可以精通弹药对敌人造成伤害，并回复大量的飞行能量。而在飞行姿态下，当雷梅尔触发3次异化反应后，就可以存满3发弹。这个时候将激活特殊的支援技，激活后下次入场时会自动触发。
哇，落地就是毁灭性打击。
不仅如此，发动支援技后还可以让下次长按攻击升级，可以造成更高的伤害。
这看着打的是真爽啊！
来看看实战中的雷梅尔的表现。我们长按特殊技键让雷梅尔起飞，随后切换维列纳和简交替上场。
And I was saying, here's how you use the team. You just spam people's skills.
雷米尔都在天上默默存在。
攒满3发后，切换雷米尔入场，发
So
动支援
she's
技。
effectively she's a support. As in, she's off field doing her own thing, and then you actually swap in a different character to do stuff. So that's like an off-field DPS kind of like Orphe, kind of like Cecilia.
最后再起飞，切队友继续打异化反应，一轮新循环就此开始。
空中支援，落地毁灭。雷米尔的节奏很独特，不占用战场时间，却为队伍持续赋能，在最佳的时机
How far
降临
we're 2 minutes behind. We'll catch up.
初代虚秀的实力恐怖如斯。
新版本开启后，等神将们亲自上手体验。
接下来我来给大家介绍下 S 级。
I do want to talk more about Remio, but I guess we'll keep going because we're 3 minutes behind already. The flower-ish shield design? That's nice. Now this is all brand new to me. I've not seen any of
空
this.
巡局种物刺官在罗斯凯列法中有着各种夸张离谱的传说，甚至被谬传为实力比肩虚兽的强者。
虽然这些只是夸大的传说，不过本人的实力确实不可小觑。
Have they been exaggerated? Do we know that for sure?
交替使用技能触发悬空枪式状态，通过强化普攻打出分支技脸枪式，造成高额爆发。
Oh, so she used enhanced basics. Cool.
西格利德的普通攻击第4段
That's what we call brimstone.
闪避反击、强化特殊技、连携技等均视为出枪式。西格利德使用其中任意出枪式命中敌人，便会触发悬空枪式状态。此时可获得一次长按普攻发动脸枪式的机会。
不过要注意，分支技需要在指示条为蓝色时发动，变灰之后就发动不了了。而当指示条完全空之后，西格利德将退出悬空枪式状态。
另外，每次使用出枪式激活或刷新状态时，西格利德的暴击率还会大幅提升一段时间。
也就是说，保持住节奏，不仅能连续打出脸枪式。
Okay, so once she enters this state, she has to drain. Not that she has to drain it completely, but it'll stop halfway through or something.
保持状态不断。
Like once this starts turning gray, it'll deplete until you activate it again, or until it just drains completely.
是每次释放脸枪式，还会让下一次脸枪式的段数提
So
升。
that's how they control her. That's why she's a burst character. They gotta unload all your damage while this is draining, basically.
悬空僵尸状态下，强化特殊技所需要的能量还会降低，
降低消耗，循环也变得更流畅。
这里我们先简单总结一下。西格利
Wait, less energy? It looked like it was the same bar
强
though.
化特殊技所需要的能量还会降低，
降低消耗，循环也变得更流畅。
这里
It doesn't look like it's that much less.
西格利德的玩法就是
Maybe I'm
不断使用
crazy.
出枪式、刷新状态，同时不断释放高段数的脸枪式，打出持续递增的伤害。
越熟练衔接，输出就越流畅。
另外还有一个进阶操作。 发动脸枪式的前2段，在敌人发动攻击时，如果能用盾牌成功抵挡敌人的攻击，就能触发精准格挡，抵挡子次伤害并刷新状态。
Oh, great! She has a parry, an advanced form where we don't press the dodge button.
放脸枪式了。而当西格
The
利德
advanced
触发连携
technique,
技时，
just press your
就会获得
EX.
一
It's like
提升
yeah,
后续
okay.
脸枪式造成的伤害。当连携技手撕命中处于失衡中的精英或者首领级敌人时，会记录当前脸枪式段数，并进入破阵状态。 该状态下，悬空枪式持续时
You
间
mean
不会
like
减少。
almost every new character you've been releasing?
发动完毕后，破阵状态结束，脸枪式段数恢复到之前的记录。用人话来
They're talking about recording stats or something. I don't know. And under certain conditions, her chain tech can unleash all 3 stages of converging spear at once. Okay.
枪式伤害，同时不影响原来积累的段数进度。
3连爆发还不打乱节奏，太舒服了。
悬赏之
Because she's going to be a combo character. Already, you're turning off players. Like, oh, she's going to be too hard to play. I don't think she'll be too hard to play. I think you'll just mash buttons on this character and you'll be fine.
连续出镜，造成大量兵属性伤害。
那我们赶紧进实战看看吧。
首先，药佳音上场唱歌提供增益，然后诺姆上场
Send out Astra. What is she doing
切换
here?
西格利德登场，然后通过不同技能交替衔接，使它维持在寻空枪式状态内持续输出。节奏起来了，伤害也在不断递增。
将敌人打入失衡后，触发连携技，西格利德进入破阵状态，直接打出3段连枪式，持续压制。接下来再用不同的出枪式衔接连枪式，持续造成伤害。
这衔接太流畅了，连携技带来的爆发窗口，打出来的伤害真是赏心悦目。
这就是我们总务次关的实力。
在3.1版本还会有新的小
A new Bang-Boo. I don't know anything about this. What the heck is that? The angelic Ariel. Ariel? One of those.
它升空闪现到目标附近后，会牵引周围敌人，造成伤害。另外
Oh no, it's a grouper!
我方上的增益
Astra, you're out of a job!
当雷米尔
No!
在场时，则会默认上所有的增益，不管牵引到敌人是多少。
这就是雷米的魅力啊！
I like how they understand how important grouping the small mobs enemy are, so they just like, we'll just release a Bang-Boo that does it for you. We have to wait like 20 seconds or something for it to happen.
版本更新后，在帮部评论中，神将们可以选取它为 UP 帮部，抽取获得。
话说回来，是不是也该到了那个环节了呢？
兑换码线上。
Our redemption code! Yay, now we can skip ahead. Cool. And we're still behind, that's crazy. I like what I'm seeing. Some of it's a surprise, some of it's not really a surprise because the beta leaked so much. But it does seem like Remiel is just a support. Not just a support, but she's an anomaly support. From what I've heard, she's actually not that good in disorder teams because of those, like, those extra long animations where, ooh, look how hot and pretty she is. Like, yeah, I get it. Hurry up and do your damage, lady. So, from what I've heard, I don't know if that's true anymore. But I heard people say, oh, so she won't be that good in disorder teams because she takes so long to do her stuff that you lose out on the disorder damage.
大家好，又
It's
见面
very
了。
slightly.
大家好，这次的代理人既有空巡局总务次官，还有初代虚兽雷米
And every team they showed her with was with Valina, and I think that's intentional.
埃尔，
Like
真的很精彩了。
那就
I would not be surprised if Valina is the most important character in that team.
赶紧来揭晓3.1版本的调频信息吧。首先，考虑到大家肯定迫不及待的想和初代虚手见面
We know you can't wait to pull for this character, so here's her W. Okay, reruns. I did not guess reruns. I have not looked ahead. My guesses for reruns are probably going to be, they'll probably do Dial In now. It's about time. Dial In, and if we pick two, who do we pick? You could say Dial In and Bon Yue. I don't think they're rerunning Bon Yue. He doesn't match with any of these characters. Dial In and Nangong? That's one we could go with. But they just released Norma. Do they want to release Dial In right after? Maybe? I don't know.
都可以抽，不用赶上下班的时间窗口了。
是的，
I've heard people say it was going to be like Evelyn Astra. It's like, I don't know if they're going to rerun
代理
Evelyn.
人雷米尔，流明属性异常定位。
Did they show the stats for this thing? They did not. They don't show the stats here. Ooh, look at the
好在
glowy
版本小
effect.
版还有另一位重磅代理人加入，空巡局的 S 级冰属性强攻代理人即将与大家正式见面。
总务次官大人终于来啦！
同样会有对应的音频频段同步开放。
They could rerun Arya. That's a possibility. That's not a bad choice. Huh.
副歌方面呢，上半期间将
For reruns, the first half will include... Oh, it is Arya. What the heck? I should have guessed it.
还没
No.
有入手的神将，这次
I didn't
要把握
commit.
机会啊！
下半期的副歌调频有些特别，我们将推出
Oh, reruns in the second half. Oh, the exclusive rescreening channel. Okay, so if they're the exclusive rescreening channel, we can justify putting in Evelyn. Because it's cheaper. Okay, so with the exclusive rescreening channel, who are the season 1 agents we can like toss in there? I think we do Haramasa, maybe Evelyn, and what other season 1 agent will players not pull for? Trigger. Haramasa, Evelyn, Trigger. I'll just toss that out. Why not?
独家重音频段
Or Vivian.
福波右
Oh, wait. I was right. Oh my gosh. Oh, I was talking about Haramasa. Haramasa, it's been 2 years. 2.5 years. Maybe not 2.5. It's been forever since we saw this guy.
代理人同时复刻，可
He's
自行定向
back!
选择。
Oh my
3
gosh!
选1，
R2 can finally get a Mindscape 6 horror monster or something. I don't know.
首次10年还会有额外的8折优惠哦。
没错哦，对应的殷勤回响评断同理。
It is great. First of all, these 2 characters are incredible, and then there's horror monster. This is a crazy exclusive rescreening one. I was expecting like season 1 agents. Like, yeah, just toss them in there, who cares? But no, they're releasing these 2? That's crazy. Because these 2 are still like, probably like the top 5, arguably top 5 best characters in the game. And they're on a rerun at the same time. That's like a cheap rerun. That's crazy.
评断开启期间随时更改定向目标，累计调频数据也会继承。当后续再次开放同类的频段时，数据同样继承与其他限定频段。
So the leaks about this were wrong. For some reason, leaks are saying, "Oh, it's going to be Evelyn and Astra or something like that." Like what? Okay.
分别计算
Very wrong. They were very wrong. That's why you don't trust leaks completely.
以及动态
Sometimes they're right. Sometimes when they're making stuff up.
期待和新伙伴们加深
Oh, what was that stuff they
熟悉
said?
的代理人头像
Oh, they're talking about new trust
以及动
events.
态壁纸
Okay.
也会随着新代言的登场一并更新。
I thought they're saying we'll have some new updates for the events. Like, oh, new trust event stuff. Like, oh no, they just mean new trust events with these
在
characters.
新
Like,
版
got
中
you.，
区域巡防有新的关卡追加。
Oh
驱动
yes,
塔
new
系列
drive
也是新
discs.
增
Here
了
we go. We just had to farm for new ones. So this is going to be Remiel's. Here's anomaly proficiency, and then here's whatever buff you're giving her. And then here's a defense set. Let's read this. The equipper's damage is increased by 15%. When their defense is greater than 1800, their crit rate is increased by 16%. So this is clearly like visually designed. This is for Miss Clara. But you could also just give this to Ben. Maybe this is what Ben will use now, I guess. He already builds, like, he naturally has high defense. But unfortunately, his defense stat is not as good as his attack stat in combat.
知识和荆棘玫瑰套装，神将们可以挑战获得。
But maybe that Kaleda rework, you know, when they buff Kaleda, maybe they'll buff Ben along with her. Who knows?
新增了相关材料的获取关卡。
说完了代理人相关的内容，我们是不是也该看看这次的玩法活动了？
是的。
New version events.
版本的重磅新
A new permanent game mode.
备国计划。
你刚刚说
Oh, it's permanent and we have Pyrosis Stinger. That makes sense.
这意思是以后一直可以玩的吗？
没错，故事起因是神将从牧羊人那里接到了一种特殊
Oh, we're going back to Shepherd.
帕帕哥空洞深处藏匿着神将祖师爷乔伊斯的特殊装备迷宫萝卜。
And that kind of makes sense. They said like 3.1 is like the conclusion to the story arc that started in like 2.6, 2.7.
神将们带着伊埃斯踏入了空洞，然后就不出意外。
Like, oh, you're going back to 6th Street for a bit.
激活后引来了大型蚁骸的注意。混乱中，携带迷宫萝卜的伊埃斯被蚁骸掠
The
走，
labyrinth
偷入了空洞
carrots.
深处。
That's...
为了救回伊埃斯，神将们不得不深入侵蚀区域。
Oh, do we have to rescue
所以这
Eos?
次的
That's
目标
crazy.
不只是寻宝，还有救人。
Not really
对
crazy,
的
but
在搜索途中，
It's
神将们发
interesting
现了乔伊
angle.
斯留下的奥蒙德研究站，将这里作为
Why?
前
What
线
was
地点
that?
但
What was
研究站
that?
关停多年，用于搜索定位的核心设备已经无法正常运作。想要找到伊埃斯的下落，就必须让研究站恢复功能。神将们需要深入空洞，回收高价值物资，及时撤离，再将物资投入装备制造和研究站修复。随着设备逐步恢复，搜索范围也将不断扩大。最终呢，我们会锁定 ES 的位置，深入神之迷宫的核心区域，将它带回来。
那赶紧按照
We're going into the Divine Maze? We're going there?
好，出发
You've
时
mentioned it
选好代理
a
人
couple
配好
times.
武备、装备和战术道具，就可以进入。
Oh, and we got unique buster characters. Is this the
当然
co-op
代理人的
thing?
隐化和
They
引
didn't
擎
say
也会
co-op.
在该玩法中生效哦。
带入的东西
It looks like the co-op menu-ish.
没
It
错
reminds me of
进
it,
入
but I
关卡
don't
后
think it is the
地图里散
co-op
布的
menu.
各类物资容器可以搜刮，击败敌人也会有相应掉落。
Oh, they're using the same UI from the Bang Boo event they had a while
可以用
ago.
来提升自身的实力，
2.8
拓展更多的区域，挑战更强大的威胁，获得更多的稀有道具。
没错，积少成多，步步为营，发家致富，走向神将巅峰。
没错，另外搜索中甚至可能会有机会获得菲林等高价值物品哦。
但是千万小心啊！随着收集的物资价值变高
Oh, they're hiding polychromes here. I think there'll be like a limited amount. You can't just like farm infinite polychromes. They would never allow that.
空洞内部游荡，维持着神之迷宫的以太稳定。
Oh my gosh, they're chasing us through Blazewood! Get out of here! That's crazy. We actually get to use this as a combat area. That's nice. I like that.
维持着神之迷宫的以太稳定。
他们似乎不是很喜欢
Watch out! Cecilia, get out of there!
搜索建设行为，
I don't know what that enemy is. Oh my gosh, you're just chasing them.
哎，那战斗方面
If we get the fight on 6th Street, that'd be fire. I think that'd be pretty fun.
有什么区别吗？
这就要聊到迷宫鬼域中代理人技能以外的2套
Two brand new combat systems, okay?
主技和海影
Alter skills and
体系
etheric
源自
phantom
神将
system.
体内的以太一体佩洛伊斯，
Okay, skills from
对敌
Pyrois.
人进行精准
are-
的抵御攻击，也
Oh,
可在
what
一定
was
条件
that?
下相
Hello?
互进到敌人附近，或对敌人
Oh,
发
we
动
can
处
just
决
summon
造成
him and
大量伤
he'll
害
just slice up enemies for us?
在探索
Okay.
过程中呢，佩洛伊斯可以在帕帕哥遗留的空轨上奔袭，帮你快速穿越区域，提升搜索效率。
再说海影系统，利用研究站的特殊科技，
Oh, we get to
他们可以
transform. This is like the Lucia's agent story that wasn't her agent story. We get to summon
伤
ethereals
害的
and
海影可以在
control them and
生活中
fight.
额外爆发
Oh, that's
生命类的
cool.
则更加灵活。
Let's go,
海影生存
sacrifice
者
Jester.
可以隐秘躲避高危险的
Laugh on him.
搜索类的则可以提升
Clown
搜
on
查
him.
效率。
当然呢，如果觉得当前局势不利，也可以选择避开战斗，保存实力，留待撤离。
量力而行也是一种策略嘛。
对的，在迷宫调查搜索时，也要时刻注意自身安全。
Yeah, you seem to be at 1 HP. Now, Rupture Agents, some of them will love that, but not these guys.
如果血量告急
These are the
套路
wrong
见底
characters to have at low
或者侵蚀值过
HP.
高就赶紧前往撤离锚点吧。这些奥蒙德研究站的产物，可以固定通往研究站附近的猎奇，只要成功将其激活，便可以安全撤离公共区域。但撤离的路上千万别大意，可怖的猎犬
A buff for Caesar? I can't believe it. A mode where you're going to be stuck at low HP? Finally, it's Caesar's time to shine.
公里比米影响精神的恶造声场，以及不断升高的侵蚀值，
They
都
said
在
it couldn't
大家撤
happen.
离时的战术规划。
没错，万一全员倒下，收获可就没了。
Oh,
呢
you
也不
just
太担
died.
心我们准备了不少兜里的措施，局内可以使用特定的手段将倒下的角色带回来。
Oh,
搜
and you
寻
can
过程中
revive the
可以使用
characters
安
from
全
here.
箱
That's
先锁定
interesting.
高价值物品。另外，即便行动失败，部分情况下也可以在下次行动中回到战败区域附近拾取上次。
This is interesting. And of course, they give you a
随着
time
对
limit, so you can't just stick around
调查
forever.
神将们也将直面一个新敌人——荣誉行者，想从他面前全身而退，也是一场硬仗。
若单局带出价值超过一定数额，还会触发大富豪奖励。研究站的发财部会根据带出价值的多少，赠予额外的抽奖机会。撤离带出的物资可以投入基建、脱金中枢、仓储枢纽、制造工坊、大富豪回收处，还有研发中心，组成你的前线据点吧。
研发中心可以强化局内属性和拓展栏位，制造工坊则可以打造代理人的5倍装备、战术道具，或者解锁更高级的装备制造。
每次成功的撤离都其实是在为下一次出击积累实力。
I don't know what I'm supposed to be saying right now. It looks interesting. It looks great. It looks like a new endgame loop instead of Hollow Zero.
而随着研究站的建设升级，关于研究站过去的资料以及研究站
Maybe not instead. Oh, Horror Moss is also here, by the way.
也会被挖掘出来。奖励方面呢，迷宫鬼域与0号宫洞共用周长。
Oh, it is like they're not. Is it a replacement? Is this just the new version
神
of
将们可
it?
以自由选择
I don't
模
know.
式来获取奖励。
Proxies can freely pick their favorite game mode to earn those rewards. Okay.
鬼域会以赛季
So
制
they're
的形
still
式
saying you can get the weekly stuff if you prefer
持
Hollow
续更新内
Zero.
容，每个赛季有专属的赛季委托奖励。
And of course, oh. I'm assuming these are these are coins you have to spend in the mode. Like, wait, there's no way you spend Denny's for this. That's not the Denny symbol. That's
的
different.
其他拍喵都可以在赛季奖励中获取。
Bells chipping meow? The what?
头上顶着
Oh,
帽
what
打
the
下来
heck?
吗
可把的搜刮，紧紧张张的撤离。另外，隐患方
Where's
面佩洛伊斯
Wises?
的
Where's
隐患
Wise? Come on.
啊，说起来啊，我们很早的时候就提过，未来会把空洞环境的体验升
Mentioned a long time ago that in the future, Hollow environment experience would upgrade into a
级
proper
成真实的
stage
场景
map.
关卡。
没错
What does
我们
that
之前的
mean?
尝试其实是在用一种规则性玩法去模拟空洞内的探索、事件、资源和风险
Yeah,
选择。
normal
而这
game
次的
design
迷宫
stuff.
鬼域就是想把这些规则从二维里延展出来，放进真实的场景中。
Yeah, out from a 2D
让
format
神将
into
们不只
whatever
是
this
在
is.
二维里做选择，而是真的走进空洞，在关卡里收集。
Yeah, we've gone from 2D to
战斗判
3D.
断路线，并决
I've
定什么
noticed
时候
that.
继续深入，什么时候撤离。
Goodbye TV
有
mode.
迭代的爽感，这是我们在1.0时代许下的承诺。迷宫鬼域就是我们在规则性玩法上继续迭代，把空洞探索做得更具体、更沉浸，也更有爽感的一步。
希望迷宫鬼域上线后大家能够喜欢，敬请期待吧。
紧张刺激的战斗撤离之外，既
Okay,
然是夏
so
天，
this is the game mode they've been cooking
也
up
是
for a
我们的夏日活
while.
动嘛。
回到启梦度假村了，
是的。
Oh, Fantasy Resort.
老附
Great.
生的启梦度假村
I almost forgot the swimsuit event.
为进一步的提升客流，度假村决定开设新的一款项目，并
To
举办一
further
场
boost traffic, they said, hey, let's go to a beach resort.
听起来就很浪漫。
神将们呢，则作为承办方，需要通过经营
Oh,
海
there's
产
Lucy.
纪念
Let's
店
go.
铺来赚取收入，运营这场篝火晚会。
It's all
在
pink-
这个过程中，
pink and
安全
pretty.
总监谢格利德坚持
She still has the hat.
员工露西，普通游客雷米尔也将与神将们相遇，共度盛夏。
穿上了泳装，大家的身份也都更新了呢。
Here's the problem, though. This sounds crazy, but like, I don't think Remy, from what the very little I've seen, I don't think Remio's swimsuit is that like fantastic, because her normal outfit is already so sexy that like her in the swimsuit doesn't look as sexy. Like
阵容豪华，更为玩法了。
好的好的。
I know that sounds
本次活动
crazy,
玩法
but
分为
like
两大部分，踏滩赶海和真品巧兽。先来说说赶海吧。
you know what I
顾
mean?
名思义就是去沙滩上拾取海货。
在踏滩赶海
Oh, what we're picking up litter? What is this? Oh no, seashells.
持续移动，在限定时间
Lucy, what are you
将潜藏
doing?
在各处的海产
You're
捞
just
入我
trapping all these
沙滩上会
creatures.
出现螃蟹、寄居蟹、贝壳、海星、弹涂鱼，甚至更多稀奇古怪的海产，种类繁多。
看着海产到处跑，一定很上头吧？
Oh my
赶海
gosh,
有丰富的道
it's
具可以
just-
拾取，有的可以直接收获附近所有的海产
What is
有的能
happening?
让你高速移动，还有的则能在你周围刷出大量的海产。
一趟下来真是满载而归
Why
啊！
are we scooping up all of these
每个角色都有
creatures?
独特的技能，比如露西的技能能够使他获得大量的道具，通过道具提高收获效率。
Where's Grassy Witty Bricky?
冲刺能力，在冲刺过程中还能放大自己的收获范围。再搭配不同的赶海工具和天气效果，
We're just
每一局都能玩出新
vacuuming
花样
up the
三种流
seafloor.
派三种爽，看谁的赶海技术最强。
What was Julian doing here? I'm sorry. What are these three doing here?
三种流派三种爽，看谁的赶海技术最强。
海产捞上来了，接下来就是经营纪念品店铺了。
没错，篝火晚会的经费就靠这个了。
真品巧兽中，神将们可以用赶海收获的原材料为顾客定制纪念品，满足顾客订单的具体要求，用有限的海产达成尽量多的订单，赚取营业额。
营业额想冲高，听说还有其他秘诀。
没错，完成订单还能获得额外的增益，让后续的
Like the way to go back to Remiel
订
real
单
quick.
更容易达成。
How I would say this is if Miyabi got a swimsuit, it would be interesting because Miyabi's already kind of like a reserved character, so her getting like a swimsuit variant is like, oh, this is kind of interesting. Maybe it's not as like, look at how hot and sexy she is, but she would still be more revealing than her normal outfit. But Remiel's outfit is already like very revealing. It already shows off her curves really well. So like her getting a swimsuit version, it doesn't reveal like it doesn't do that much for the characters like I don't know, sex appeal. It's like
完美闭环。
you're already like the sexy character,
会自动解锁图鉴
and you're already pretty like open about that. So like you getting a swimsuit version doesn't like doesn't increase that appeal.
我会狠狠偏推荐的。
最后呢，是大家最关心的奖励，完成恰浪花逐夏而至的活动主线，可以免费获得。
Oh, so that's you get the doing the event gets you Lucy skin for free.
露西
As expected, it's an
陪
A
伴大
rank
家很久
version.
的伙伴终于迎来了夏日新衣了。海风掀起裙摆的瞬间，少女回归到了她最清
The
新的
young
模
lady
样。
returns to her most
赶紧带上
radiant
露西
form.
西格丽德以及雷米
Oh, and
去
we
体验
get
来自浪花的馈
custom
赠，书写这个夏天
backgrounds for
独
this
特的
too. Oh, good. Lucy and Alice. The great dynamic these two. Lucy's like, oh my gosh, Alice, grow a backbone. She's like, I'm nervous. Like, shut up.
回忆吧，恰浪花逐夏而
Alice,
至，
grow a
敬请期待。
backbone.
自从来到了罗斯凯利法，总觉得和老朋友们疏离了不少。
确实，想要实现邦布之城和新爱丽都之间完全的互相开放，现在还不是时候。不过，在3.1版本中，有一位大家熟悉
In
的朋友
3.1,
将要
we'll
登
meet
上天空岛
up with a familiar
是哪位
friend.
代理人还是
It's probably Nicole, because that's like the not instigator, but what started off us being there.
是卡耶，因为希腊的
Oh,
爸爸
it's
来到
not.
罗斯凯利法出差
Mr.
为
Click?
卡耶
It's like,
也随之而
oh,
来
right,
他还在这里
okay.
认识了爱好官人的邦布小怀特。
Very
我听说
wrong,
过人类
very
观点
wrong.
竟然还有邦布喜欢官人。
这里毕竟是邦布之城，无奇不有。言归正传呢，卡爷和小怀特在摄影方面有些不同的理念，一个偏爱生活感，另一个呢
是狂热的战斗爱好者。
没错，所以他们进行了一场比拼。大家
Yay,
需要
new
帮忙
camera
裁决
stuff.
设计
We like
另外
that.
在活动中，大家可以体验。
Oh, and we can do
卡
slow.
爷
Wait,
新生
this is actually huge. You guys don't understand how many times I have to like redo takes to get specific thumbnail shots
拍照慢放功能。
with
按住
characters.
长按慢放按钮
Having like a
即可
slow
自由
down
选择
option
最新的
is
瞬间
great.
进行
That's
相应的拍摄
fantastic.
这个可以帮我治
And you
好
can
拍
pause
摄
it
参与
too
选
from
择
what it
困难
looked
症
like.
这个功能听说也是我们的开发
That's
同学为了
wonderful.
更好的捕捉完美瞬间，拍到好
That
照
is
片而做的
fantastic. It has never been easier to generate Zenless thumbnails than
真的
ever
是很
before.
实用的。
完成委托即可
But the problem is it's a limited time event, so you got to get them all in now. And then if you want to have stuff with Miss Claret, whatever
获得调滤噪音器
whatever her name is, I forgot off the top of my head.
也欢迎各位神将在社交媒体上
If you want
带上以
thumbnails
下
for
话题
Claret,
分享
sorry,
你
you
的
got to
作品
wait for another
可能
6
有机会
months.
出现哦。
哎，要是我没记错的话，我们有位朋友是不是从不久之前就一直处于被通缉的状态？
Yeah, exactly. Like what? We have a character, Nicole. Wait, no. Oh my gosh.
通缉的
If I recall, we've got a friend who's been wanted by the authorities. When we saw Nicole being chased after by Bang Boo for doing something probably illegal. Oh, that's got to be Nicole, right? Oh no, wait, it's Remiel, of course. Why would it be anyone else?
总能到处看到他的悬赏布告。 悄悄说啊，他的赏金还真不少呢。
Where's Nicole? She's been here since like 2.7 or 2.8.
他出现的相片都能得到空巡局发布的线索奖励。
啊，那要是通缉犯本人不介意的话，
没错，在本次活动中找到雷米的身影，邀请他在布亚斯特各处同行，拍下照片，并递交给空巡局的事务专员，即可完成委托，获取菲林、帮补犬等奖励哦。
和罪名是自杀挽救大人的通缉犯一起度假吗？罗斯凯利法的生活刺激起来了呀。
是雷米的话，其实大家也很难拒绝吧？
没错。
在罗斯凯利法，除了追捕通缉犯，神将们平时也得处理。
Aside from hunting down wanted criminals, we'll take on daily errands. Of course we will.
零零碎碎的小事组成的。
说到这儿，就不得不提新面邮局了。
In case you forgot, we're a live service game. We'll have you be doing some more stuff.
只要在特定的邮筒里投下信笺。
Oh, we're delivering mail. That's kind of.
哎，等等，
That's
投封信就
sounds
能实现愿
fun.
望。那天上还真
We'll see if that actually turns out to
对，
be
不过这
fun.
次实现愿望的主角可不是我们自己哦。
Imagine if they have you track down where each person actually is, and you have to go there without teleporting. That'd be interesting. Hey, find where this character is, and we won't give you like their location. You just have to know where they
背
are.
后究竟藏着什么？
I'd be down for
大
that
家在游戏里揭晓啦。
because in 3.0 you already had to track down a lot of the characters anyway. Not that you had to, but that was part of the
在
overworld exploration.
和微局强袭战也将迎来更新。
值得一提的是，在微局强袭战中，我们新增了绝境模式，每期
I'm sorry, I need to go back and hear that. What?
在3.1版本，
In version 3.1, Shiyu and Deadly Soap will be
至于防卫
updated.
战和
Will you go back to the timer mode in Shiyu, please, and not the score-based timer
微局
mode?
强袭战也将迎来更新。
值得一提的是，在微局强袭战
The
中，
new
我们新增了
adversity
绝境模
mode.
式
Now, I did know about this. I don't know any of the
每
details
期
about
达
it.
成3个关卡的9星后，
So getting 9 stars in the current season will get you this adversity mode. Will it come with more polychromes? It doesn't look like it.
自我追求更高难度挑战的神将，可以来这里一试身手。
完成对应的战斗评分要求后，便可领取绝境模式的。
So this is for like the Giga Whales. Got it. Once you meet the requirements, you'll obtain unique the adversity mode challenge rewards.
炫彩称号、名片、
Code names, titles, name cards, and animated avatars.
动态头像
Okay.
等着大家哦。
So it's just bragging rights. Gotcha. Okay. So it looks pretty. It
等
looks
新一期开
fancy.
启后，我一定第一时间把它们装备在我的个人主页上。
那你这段时间啊，可得多练练手法了。录节目前我试了一下，
Whales have never been more excited than ever. Before we started recording the pro
这
game, we
也
gave
是
it a
可
shot,
真
and the
好的
difficulty
哎
is
不知道
no
知道
joke.
另外，协会物资商店内也上线。
Oh, so there are some rewards here. What is this? It has Remiel on it, but
拍照用的可兑换贴纸。
stickers and frames. Okay. So that's how they sell the mode. Oh, you want the sticker for your photos? Oh, you gotta
相
get
框
farm
以及
for
雷
it.
米尔专属的动作，消耗相应的代币即可兑换。
转身、展翅、回眸，连飘落的羽毛都在为它定格。
这也太美了吧！
是的，值此2周年之际 ，Barry 和 ES
Does that seem fair to players? Like, hey, we're gonna sell this idle animation for a character, but it's trapped behind an extremely difficult end game mode. It's like, is that fair for the vast majority of players? Something about that rubs me the wrong way.
即将发起一项直播，回顾过去1年的感动与汗水归于何处？
毕竟传奇故事进行中，周年之际也需要留些纪念嘛。
听说啊，
I'm not saying they can't put stuff like I'm fine with stickers and stuff, but it's like here's an idle animation. Spend hundreds of dollars and time and resources on this game to get it. It's like
年的精神奖可是大获成功哦。今年的节目还多了不少官方赞助商呢。
那看来直播经费就有保障了。话说，
But they said, hey, maybe there was a new currency. Maybe that's what they use for Deadly Assault, the regular version
我
too.
们版本直播是不是也可
But
以
I don't
学习
know,
一下
I don't know.
找找赞助商啊？
这段卡掉啊！
完成活动
Oh,
及
what
任务
was
还
that?
能获得名片、菲林等奖励。
为了庆祝
Say, hey, we're getting new sponsors. No, not this guy. Get him out of here.
活动开放期间，神将挑战成功即可获得对应3倍的掉落奖励哦。
那很贴心啊。
Oh, triple
刷宝会方便
rewards.
很多。
Because we released 4 drive discs back to back. Here's a bunch
我会
more.
带人进货的。
说到福利，听说这次振宇也为大家准备了一些特别的内容，让我们把时间交给他。
Okay, now we are 5 minutes behind. We are very behind now. I don't think we can catch up.
大家好，我是振宇，很开心今天能来到这里，和各位神将一同迎来绝区零的2周年。
Here are the rewards. We are getting. What are we getting?
回头看这2年，我们一起留下了许多回忆。
Probably a shop agent, the collectible
从
exchange
最初的
agent.
6
Who
人街
cares?
到后来的魏飞地，再到如今的罗斯凯利法，每一次出发都
And here's some potential unlocks, I
神
guess.
将的陪伴。所以在这个特别的节点，项目组也准备了一些礼物，想把这份感谢传达给大家。 在这次的3.1版本中，我们也
Version 3.1, okay,
为大家
30 pulls
准
for
备了将近
everybody.
30抽的福利。首先，神将登录游戏即可领取1600菲林、2周年的专属头像和专属的称号。
Not groundbreaking.
在上下半
Pretty standard stuff for an anniversary patch, you know. Here's some more pulls, spend money.
在下
Gotcha.
半的 N 大派送签到活动中，还可以额外获得10枚加密母带。希望这些奖励能陪伴大家能更从容的开启接下来的旅程。
They were showing Jane a lot. I am aware that her
对我们来说，
potential will probably be unlocked soon.
也意味着一次新的旅程的开始。所以除了这些资源奖励外，我们还想在这个特别的时刻给神将们一份新的启程礼物。为了让各位神将能更自由地选择自己喜欢。
To give all proxies more freedom to choose their favorite partners. Any character selector?
伙伴，这一次我们也带来了一项
A fresh anniversary perk.
在3.1版本中，神将们将可
A free S rank agent? What's the rest of this sentence?
免费获得
Agent
S 级代理人，和去年的常驻 S
Oh, just a free. Oh wait. Unlike last year's pool of standard agents, we're broadening selection even further. Whoa! That's crazy! So it's not a collectible exchange, it's wow! So the people who pulled for Lucia are probably really upset. Like, oh my gosh, I spent money on that woman! I could have gotten her for free!
级代理人自选，本次
The people are like, oh, I have to get Lucia for Starlight Billy. Ha, moron, nice try! Oh, that's very unfortunate. That's very unfortunate.
选择的代理人共有5位，分别为
But they put Jane here. They keep bringing her back. I'm pretty because they're going to announce her potential unlock.
0号安比、雨果、
What is Hugo doing here?
方基和露西亚。当然，只获得代理人可能
No
还不够完
free
整
Bernice.
所以这
It's
里是
very
我们也会把
unfortunate.
他们的专属殷勤一同送出。也就是说，神将们不仅
Oh,
能
and
选
have
择
their
自己心仪
W
的
engine.
限制
Why
级
not? Actually, no. Trigger with her W engine. That's actually really good.
级代理人，还能同时获得与之匹配的专属殷
Because I have Trigger and I don't have Lucia's W engine. Out of all of these, I think the agent I'm getting is like Lucia's W engine and then one of these characters. I don't care.
自己心仪的
Maybe
限定级
Jane
S
if
级
I
代理
feel
人
like it.
还能同时获得与之匹
Because
配
I
的
don't need Trigger's Mindscape 1. I don't need Hugo. I don't really care about Lucia's Mindscape 1.
专属殷勤。希
And
望
I
大
don't
家
have
能见
Jane, so I guess I'm
同
getting
时
Jane.
随着罗斯凯利法篇章的推进，神将们对于主角力量掌握也逐渐深入。在新版本中，
Oh, and we'll get more
以及
mindscapes for
对于
this
殷
guy.
勤的进阶
Gotcha.
材料，我们也
Makes more
会不断
sense.
希望这些内容能陪伴大家继续推进接下来的故事。而在周年福利之外，我们也想进一步优化大家的日常调频。
Optimizing your signal search
从3.1版本开始，
experience.
我们将新增定制调频的机制。
Custom search function? What does that mean? I can now pick the one I want?
在 S
Oh, okay. They're gonna do the in Honkai Star Rail, they said, hey, for your when you pull for the on banner characters, you get to pick which agents you lose to. Not agents, but whatever they call them in that game.
级代理人方面，
Like
神将们
throw in Julian. Yeah, Julian, I knew it. Like, who are the 3 worst characters we can do? Julian, Caesar, Yanagi. Now, granted, Julian is like, if you don't have Julian, it's like, why would I use Julian at Mindscape 0? But if you end up accidentally getting like a Mindscape 6 Julian, that's not too bad.
月城柳以及常驻的代理人中自选共6位代理人。之后，当神将们在限定池或复刻池中获得非 up 的 S 级信号时
Yeah, so this also confirms these characters are not getting their potential unlocks because I mean, they can. It's just probably very unlikely. Like, these characters are probably not getting it because they're already like kind of giving them away for free-ish, kind of, if you squint hard enough. So we can disqualify their potential
月
unlock,
城柳
kind
以
of.
及常驻的代理人中，
Does this make them for people who do the cost thing for their endgame runs? Does this mean they're like a Mindscape 6 Julian is 0 cost now? It's like, sure, why not? We want
自选共6位
this
代理人
cost
之
scams.
后当
The
神将们
cost
在限
system
定
is so
池或
stupid.
复刻
That's
池
why I
中
don't
获得
use
非
it.
up 的 S 级信号时，将会等概率获得自己选定名单中的代理人。同时，对应的 S 级殷勤
I will gladly take this W engine. I do not have one of this. That will be really good on my Caesar. She's been stuck using any impact W
也将支
engine.
持自定义设置完成后。
Oh,
定
you
制
can
的内容
wait,
自己
hold
选定
on.
名单中的代理人。
You can customize your A ranks now? That's actually way more important.
A 级信号也将支
Like, you know what? We're tired of trying to cycle through the limited A ranks that we already have. You guys do it
持
yourself.
自定义。
That is insane. That's actually incredible. That is probably the best change they've ever made. So what you do is you pick whichever character you want that is on the banner. So if you're pulling for Remio, you'll pick Piper and probably Nicole, maybe Lucy.
自定义设置完成后，定制的
And then you'll pick this thing right here. Lucy's Kaboom the Cannon. Everyone can now get Kaboom the Cannon incredibly easy. It's fantastic. Wonderful.
内容会长期生效，也可以随时调整。
Oh, and that's the two they picked,
希
of
望这个
course.
提醒能让大家每一次的调频都少一些遗憾。说到代理人的选择，
We hope this makes the signal process a little less painful. It's interesting that, yeah, gambling is like kind of dumb. We hope we make it less painful. It's like, wow, thank you. If only the system we created is painful. Thank you.
补强信息。首先，简，他将在3.1版
Jane will be buffed, of course.
是新登场的需
It's
求，
not it's not a surprise to me.
如果这次选择了简的神将，也可以期待一下这对搭档在实战中的表现。
Oh, so now she can like. We made a move that was so bad that you have her stuck in it. We're now letting you cancel it. Not so bad, but like, oh, those are new moves. Those are probably EXs.
猫鼬和丽娜也会在2周年的版本中迎来补强。
Oh, great. Nekomata and Rina. Watch out, Ye Shengguang. The people who pulled for Ye Shengguang, like, oh, she's the tier 0 unbeatable Void Hunter. Watch out. Nekomata's right here.
追加新的招式。
Oh my gosh, she's got Electro Ball.
后续我们也会持续关注大家的反馈，努力让每一位代理人都。
What they showed with Nekomata did not look that great. I promise you. I've seen her damage numbers. That move is insane.
也能陪伴各位神将走得更久。除了福利内容，我们也一直在努力把游戏本身做得更好。
We're making the game itself even better.
优化了新手的历程，希望让神将们前期
Optimizing the newcomer experience, right? Trying to get in new players. That's always a good thing.
全新的新人神将指南，奖励发放也会进行调整。纯新玩家可以获得比以往更多的非零等奖励，老玩家也可以根据目前所在的任务阶段一次性领取对应的差值非零奖励。完成新的指定任务后，还可以获得额外的奖励，更多的体验优化。
Okay, I noticed they're showing the Jane icon down here, and it changed from regular Jane to swimsuit
内容
Jane.
中继续介绍。另外，为了迎接新版本，签到活动初代虚兽回归已经开启。
First generation Void Hunter
即可获得
returns.
480菲林。
Okay, that's
此外
Remiel.
商城底片选购的所有
Of course, new top up, spend more money. Gotcha, makes sense. It's an anniversary update. That's fine. That's normal. That's a pretty good. This is a pretty good rewards. You're gonna hear. Oh, what's up today, guys? Here we're talking about which character you should pull for the anniversary. Pull whoever you want. None of these characters are that good. Like, in all honesty, none of these characters are that good. Pull for whoever you want. It's fine.
最后。
You can already select Piper on the banner, so it's like, oh, you need an anomaly agent for Remiel. It's like, yeah, Piper. Just pick Piper. You can now you can actually just select Piper. So you're like, yeah, if you don't want Jane, yeah, pick whoever you want. It's fine.
最后，再次感谢各位神将这2年来的陪伴，也祝大家2周年快乐。接下来，我们把时间交还给小白他们。
We are very far behind, and there's still like 10 minutes of this thing. What's happening? I've been talking a lot.
哇，真是诚意满满啊！
接下来给大家看看3.1版本的代言人时装。
OK，这次一共有5套时装。
5 outfits. What?
首先是
Oh, this right, of course.
的泳装时装。
First up is Vivian's swimsuit outfit. We sold this for a limited time back in 2.2 to 2.3 or 2.3 to 2.4. And we're actually now putting it in the store again. Like, thank you. Finally. Fantastic. Of course, we are not rerunning Vivian, so it doesn't really matter.
夏天和薇安真的很搭呢。
其次是之前在夏活中提到的陆续。
Like, oh yeah, Vivian's swimsuit, we'll bring it back. It's like, but you're not rerunning the character, so it doesn't like, and she's not giving out for free, so like, who cares?
泳装公主假日，
完成夏活特定任务即可限时免费领取，具体详情我们就不再赘述啦。
What is that? Did you dye your pigs? What is this? This is animal abuse, Lucy. You can't do this to animals? That's crazy. Are they just like really... Is this their version of a tan? I don't think it is. That's crazy. The Pink Brigade. Lucy's very attractive.
也将同步上架生成。
平时天然呆的西格利德大人换上泳装之后，感觉还多了几分温婉和率性。
关于在天空中驰骋的骑士，到了海边也一样可以让人目不转
And
睛。
of course, like, oh, the butt jiggles. Like, yeah, we get it. This is the 50th time you shown this to us game.
雷米尔同样有时装登场。
初代虚兽。
I will be excited to lose 50/50s
上周还
to
要耀眼呢。阳光下的雷米多了一份明朗和柔和。
Juyen, because I actually don't have a Juyen. So I've always kind of wanted to play the character. She's just not on my account, so I do look forward to
到了
that.
夜晚，画风就完全不一样了。
月夜密语时装，既然白昼不曾垂帘，
Yeah, the new outfit. Is this going to be free or are we going to pay for this? I do think this outfit looks better for Remiel. in terms of like the silhouette, it helps her white dress kind of like clashes with her pale skin and pink. Not that it clashes, but I think it looks, how do I say this? From a distance, from afar, if I make this smaller, like her white dress kind of like fades in with the rest of her look. Like you can still see her pink hair, but her white dress still like it blends in with everything else. So it's like it's all just bright colors and there's nothing that really pops out. When she has this black dress, her pink hair pops out even more. The skin she's showing is even more like, ooh, she's showing skin. Like you can see the skin even more. So I think from that perspective, I prefer her. I have to resize this to make sure it fits. I prefer her black dress for her silhouette and how she looks. I think it makes her look more attractive. It highlights the skin that she is revealing. Oh, you can wear the mask too? That's nice. It's kind of like Arya's. Arya's skin was also black and pink, but Arya has different colors on her outfit, and her outfit is designed to look like the other Angels of Delusion. So hers, I didn't get her black outfit.
如果2套都想要的话，能不能再优惠一点？
既然话说到这份上，那3点
In version 3.1,
额外的优惠方
a
案
bonus deal.
海风的时装组合，2套时装组合购买，可
Okay, so you do have to pay for this. Okay. I guess that's fine.
享7折优惠。
I was gonna buy this if I was gonna buy this one anyway, because I do think this is the better outfit.
不过要注意，如果先
I think it is better than her base outfit. And again, as I said, I really don't think her swimsuit is that, not that it's unattractive, but like her normal outfits are already so attractive that like I don't like the swimsuit's not doing it for me. Sorry.
神将们记得提前规划好哦。
前面说到了露西的泳装，3.1版本的丽都晨雾中也有沙滩度假风格的。
Oh, what the heck? They can drive? I didn't know they could drive. And you get her bat with the brass knuckles on it?
晨雾中也有沙滩度假。
That's funny. This is great.
风格的。
This is a great one. I love this. They should do this for more characters. Character-centered ones would be so good.
和挂坠可以领取。
同期的名片和头像也非常可爱，感兴趣的神将们可以关注哦。
此外，3.1版本的点映返礼活动也将同步开启。本次版本期间充值菲林底片或购买丽都晨雾、神网会员以及现金礼包等，均可获得纪念票根。
累计获取一定数量的纪念票根。
Commemorative ticket stubs.
资源。
Oh, okay. So, okay. So now it's like, oh, you want that Vivian skin? You gotta spend money, baby. Let's go. Great, fantastic. I mean, that makes sense. It's the anniversary patch. Spend money, get rewards. That's fine. These characters are, These are all right.
限定 S 级殷勤。
另外还有动态名片以及雷米埃尔的动态壁纸、侧边栏主题和挂坠。
An animated name card. Ooh, if you spend enough money, you can see Valina in her swimsuit. It's like, yeah, we can already do that.
我们给大家具体展示下它们的效果。
Oh, this? Now that looks pretty. That looks nice. So that's the name card. It'll be like behind. It's not a wallpaper. It'll just be like behind our icon or something.
哎，这个我是真心动。
That's interesting. That's actually more interesting.
聊完新上架的内容，接下来我们来看看3.1版本即将上线的一些优化内容。
Now they'll talk about, oh, who should you get for this version? Again, pick whoever you want. None of these characters are like the best in the game anymore. If you like Seed, you can get Seed. If you like Vivian, you can get Vivian. If you like Astra, you can get Astra. You don't need to spend $200 to get these characters. They're not that important for most accounts.
另外还有动态名片，游戏内查看哦。
They're all fine, but like if you don't have them, you'll survive.
刚刚队友也提到了
You can also just get Haramasa for free, so like
原本目标内
you don't need to get Seed
将升级为全新的
if you're desperate for
那具体有什么变化呢？
Not for free, sorry. He's on the rerun thing. Hold on. What'd this say?
升级为全新
Brand new beginner guide. Okay.
那具体有什么变化呢？
I'm about to say, why in the world was Billy here?
培养建议以及全新的试炼任务
Agent enhancement and brand new trial stuff. What?
进度帮助
What does it mean, agent enhancements?
神将更好理解养成规划，代理人培养建
Oh, recommendations. Like agent enhancements, recommendations. Gotcha. Okay. Like there's no way they're enhancing A ranks. That's crazy.
推荐配对还可直接应用于预备编队内。
对于刚入坑或者中途回来的神将来说，应该很有帮助啊。
Again, helping out new players makes sense.
分成了必做任务和可选任务，任务难度和内容都进行了调整，能更好的帮助新手神将快速上手。那刚入坑的玩家呢，就有更明确的游戏内目标了。
不错， 那如果我想要获得菲灵或者经验呢？可以给我更清晰的指引吗？
有的。新人神将指南呢也新增了升级指引
Leveling guidance. Okay.
会根据神将当前的等级阶段推荐并跳转到对应的玩法内容。
那很方便了。说到等级和成长，神王等级方面
It is unfortunate that I can't get a free Qingyi. That is very
快体验
sad.
到对应的游戏内容。我们对神王等级的成长做了一定的加速，调整了20到50级期间升级所需的经验，整体的升级节奏呢会更顺畅。
But I can get a free
这些
Juyen.
只是其中一部分。从2.8版本开始，我们就在持续对系统和前期体验进行
And
优化。
also, I can lose my losses can be to Caesar, which is great instead of Kaleda.
超强点映部分关卡难度的调整，再到3.1的神王等级
Shoutouts
加速。
to whatever they do to Rena. I hope they actually make her Mindscapes good, because oh my gosh, Rena's Mindscape 6 is by far the worst in the entire game. Any character, her Mindscape 6 is garbage.
和新人神将指南一直在推进中。
Her potential unlock should just be, hey, her Mindscape 6 actually does
刻板的
something.
地方一点点磨平。
在新版本中，我们还为主角的个性化搭配增加了更多的露出场景。具体来说，在代理人展示
Oh,
界面
what?
佩洛伊斯
That's
将会
crazy!
展示主角的形象。
这里能看到主角还能展示不同的时装了。
在战斗时，佩洛伊斯发动连结技、终结技等技能，此时出现的主角形象也是个人搭配
It
的
looks
形
so
象哦。
goofy.
新版本
Belle,
中
what are you
我们将在
doing?
体验以及商店中增加之前活动赠送的
Oh
累积
yes, thank you. This one is not good. Like, oh, we're doing it. Yes. Oh, you're highlighting this one. That's not very good. Marcado's okay. You know, 20% crit rate. But you already gave us an attack W engine that gives that. So like, Pyrosis W engine already does what this is doing.
可供大家兑换。
30% attack and 20% crit rate. So
针
like,
对殷勤的处理和展示，我们也做了一波优化。在3.1版本，仓库中的殷勤可以批量锁定和解锁 ，A 级殷勤还能根据需要
oh,
满
they're
星的
doing
数量进行锁定。
this convenience thing, I guess. I don't know how many players were
在殷
asking
勤
for
推荐界
that.
面中，我们还优化了选中推荐殷勤，左侧仓库内
Oh, great. The W engine recommendation. What are they going to show for Anton? Why is Drill Rig here? There's no way Seed wants Drill Rig. Why would you lie to players like this? That's crazy.
保证此时选中的是更高等级、更高星级的对应殷勤。
也是省去了一些不必要
She'll
的
take the Starlight engine, the regular one, not Billy's, but the regular Starlight engine over Drill Rig. That's crazy.
以上就是3.1版本的优化内容了。接下来我们进一段广告，马上回来。
Dude, distracted driving. What are you doing? That's cute. I do like that they put time and effort to make these like weird transition things. Like there's no reason to do this. It's not like this is selling anything. It's a dumb ad. It's like, yeah, we want to do this. I like that. I appreciate that.
接下来呢，
That
我们还有不少好消息
creativity.
要和大家进行分
And
享。
we're back here with the celebration cake.
没错，先从我们的预约活动开始吧。
3.1版本初代虚售回归，预约和回归。
Oh, and if you pre-register for the
成员
game,
们可以
we'll
从
be
网页
doing
完成新版
stuff
本的预约
cool.
即可解锁160菲林以及角色40级直升、养成材料等奖励。参与网页内收集雷米尔真迹的玩法，还有机会解锁获得
Original
活动
artworks.
期间，神将们还可
That's
通过完
nice.
成
That's
网页任
pretty.
务获得抽奖机会，参与统一奖时。
You can get a free food. You can get an
获
Xbox.
奖励
Xbox is coming back,
还在同
guys.
步开放回归力度雨落重逢活动，邀请好友
Kind
回
of.
归或注册
After they
游戏
fire
都能
half
获得
their
300新费
studios.
赶紧来参与吧！
说完了网页活动，接下来我们将带来一个让大家大饱眼福的企划。
这周空上，我们将在不久的将来，在全球多个地区举办绝区领主题。
What is this?
除了实体化的
An
美术
art
斯坦陈列和实
expo.
用展
That's actually fantastic. Hold on. Did I cancel OBS? I did not. We're still here. Good.
示以外，
I
我们
clicked
将
on
展出大量
something. I
成
was
为视图的
worried.
场景、角色概念设计稿以及动画制作。
And this is animated? That looks fun. Why do they make
角色概念设计稿以及动画
Bell?
制作
Why do they make Wise look so cool? He is not this cool. What is this pose? What are you doing? Wise, you do not have this aura.
那些触动心弦的画面，从初稿设计到最终落地，经历了怎样的创作历程？背后又蕴藏着怎样的巧思呢？就等神将们亲自来看看喽。
美学展企划目前还在全力筹备中，更多惊喜信息将在官方社媒陆续披露。
Yeah, I'm guessing this is for the. This is on the horizon. We're planning to do this. Nothing set in stone
餐车
yet.
经营者一些制作美食，招揽顾客。
Oh my gosh, they are bringing the collab here. It's the KFC collab. I
美学展企
talked
划
about
目
this.
前还在全力筹备中，更多惊喜信息将在官方社媒陆续披露。
期待未来与您的相见。新版本中，
It's the KFC collab. That's crazy.
下一步，妄想天使组合的成员会与餐车经营者一起
It's just KFC.
做美食，招揽顾客。只是小天使们不大擅长厨艺，第一天出差就出了一点小小的意外。
这时候就轮到我们的万能神将出场了。
哎，你说的没错，英雄登场，顺利完成任务，可以获取时装配饰、菲林。
So they're doing an exclusive collab in China officially, and I think they're just putting it in the game, be like, yeah, we'll just make it for everyone. Why
广
not?
受好评，能让神将们大饱口福的企划。
说的我有点饿了。
I don't think they're gonna bring it to other territories.
2026美味大作战全球美味联动活动将再次与大家见面。
那本次是由哪两位代言人与自吹波一起为神将们献上美食呢？
当当，请看。
What is this? Monato and Ellen, what are you guys doing? Oh no, he's doing the thing. No. What is this? Like, oh, why can't these be skins? Okay, I get it. They keep using Ellen and stuff. It's crazy. And Monato too. I'm telling you, season 2 designs. They keep going back to Yuzuha and Monato. It's crazy. I think Pan could have also worked here because he's an actual chef.
哦，原来是爱莲和真斗，真期待他们3位能为神将们带来怎样的美味呢？
哎，神将们稍安勿躁，本次联动的美食店铺及城市信息。
That is true. They brought back Crispy Boo. I think he was for the previous event with Bernice and Ambi. I think he was.
还有机会获取精美周边哦，神将们千万
He's technically not in the game, but you know.
Xbox 生态上的体验也将
Oh, it's like we're doing more stuff for Xbox. Like, oh, okay, interesting.
在 Xbox 生态下实现了主机和 PC 跨平台互通，在 Xbox PC 上也可以完成 X。
I've never commented this, but it's always been in the back of my mind. It's interesting that they make Ambi like the face of the game technically, but they don't really do much with her now. It's kind of unfortunate.
主机和 PC 跨平台互通。
She's pretty. She's nice.
也可以完成 X。
She's attractive. She's well built.
而且呢 ，XGP 奖励也将随着 Xbox
Physically, I mean.
上线，现实提升，有80
She's physically attractive.
分零哦。此外，我们还对
She's nice. She's pretty. She's kind of weird. She eats burgers and burgers exclusively.
多样的游戏体验。
哎，说了这么多，都有点口渴了啊。
哎，小 Q 来了，
抱歉来晚了，来给你们带了点喝的，来的正好啊。
聊了这么多，接下来给大家的耳朵也带来一点福利哦。神将们应该
Honestly,
绝群一直在音乐上。
I think an Ambi summer skin, like a swimsuit skin, would be more attractive than Remiel's swimsuit skin, because Remiel's already hyper attractive. But we don't really get to see like Ambi in that light.
城市探索、战斗还是角色塑造，音乐都是我们构建这个世界不可或缺的一部分。
确实，每次新角色的音乐都让人印象深刻。
这次我们为雷米亚尔准备了他个人 EP， 今天特别为大家带来一段 demo， 先听为快哦。
I think her thighs are wider than Nicole's too.
感觉真不错呢。
Let's talk about Ambi again.
完整版后续会在音乐平台上上架，敬请期待。接下来呢，为神将们讲讲近期展开的活动吧。
没问题。8月26日至8月30日，绝区零将携手 Hoyoverse 旗下其他产品，一同参与今年的德国科隆游戏展。本次的绝区零展台不仅有精美的周边售出，
They're kind of the same. They look kind of similar. It's hard to tell from this
更
angle.
奖励和惊喜福袋奉上。我们还为神将们准备了有趣的展台活动。
I think Ambi's attractive. It's just she's not like
免费定制限量。
she's attractive in a non Remiel way. You know what I mean?
请多多关注官方资讯啦。
不知不觉啊，这次前瞻也到了尾声了。每次和大家聊这些啊，都觉得时间过得特别快。
3.1版本的内容真的很丰富，聊到现在感觉还有
3.1 is really
接下来
packed
就
with
让大家在游
content.
戏里慢慢挖掘吧。一晃眼啊，绝区已经2岁了。
这一路走来，真的很感谢每一位神将的陪伴，你们的热爱、期待和包容是我们最大的动力。
绝区的世界
This was fun.
我们会继续努力在玩法。
I'm glad the leaks for some of the stuff was wrong, by the
陪
way.
大家走更长更远的路。
好，祝绝区零和所有神将们
2周年快乐！
绝区零3.1版本漫长的告别即将上线，
我们不见不散，拜拜。
'Cause it's always kind of disappointing when this stuff gets completely spoiled from the leaks and the beta they have. So I'm glad there was some stuff like, oh, I actually wasn't expecting any of that. That's great. I like
这
that.
里啊，还有一个重要的事要宣布，绝区零与崩坏星穹铁道将在不远的未
Oh,
来
what?
开展联动。
Huh? Oh no.
与崩坏星穹铁道
Oh
将在不远的未来
no.
开展。
Winter 2026. So that's in like what, 6 months, basically? No, 5 months, because 2026, that means December. Great.
联动。
大家敬请期待。
No. What is this collab? What? Oh no. Who's going to be the HSR collab character? Why are they showing off Void Hunter weapons? Let's guess who the HSR Void Hunter characters are going to be. What's the one with purple hair? That's just Miyabi, but Nihility, what's her face? I forgot her name off the top of my head. She was the Acheron, yes. Acheron would work well. She'd actually be in a game where she's actually good now. Acheron was the power creep for Honkai Star Rail, and then she got power crept herself. It's a shame. Then who would go to HSR? I don't know. I'll just throw out Ellen. Why not? Who cares? Is this the Sunbringer song that I heard people talking about? Now that shot of her looks cool. Not this one. This one. This looks cool. Why didn't she look this cool in the cutscene? And in the story trailer, the story cutscene, I mean. Why are we getting a Sunbringer song right now? That's crazy. You're not even selling the character. What's the point of this? Oh, the lore people are like, oh my gosh, let's look at all the void. Yeah, we know they're void. They're the previous Void Hunter people. There's what's his name? There's what's his name. There's Remiel. There's some Miyabi adjacent person. There's the guy with no head. There's Dormammu. Oh, there's Severian. He's coming here. There's Promia too. They really do. Sorry, I'm pausing the song real quick. They really do like to emphasize, oh, she has a, look at her thighs. It's like, yeah, we get it. You can't do this with every character game. Come on. That's it! Yay! Cool. Does that song have something to do with her being betrayed by her followers or something? Because there's that whole bit about her followers turned on her or something. I don't know. That was fun. Now where can I see her design from the front? Because I do like, there's one part that I think is actually really cool. Sorry, I have to cough. But I don't want to cough into the mic, so I have to mute myself real quick. I missed that. Who was in this scene real quick? I do like this thing right here. I'll back up a little bit. Hopefully it's more in focus. It's not. Okay. This right here, I do like the how this band is going around, and then the white space in her other leg is showing like the same pattern. I do like this design a bit. I just wish this dress went down like a little bit further here. That's a personal take. What are Zhao and Cecilia doing? Did Zhao just kill Cecilia? That's crazy. What is this? What are you doing? Cecilia, calm down. About to say, that's not... Who was that back there? Is that just some random NPC? It looked like a character model, but it's from too far away to tell. So yeah, it's weird because 3.1 is like the conclusion to whatever arc they've been building up since 2.6-ish. So it'll be weird to see how things go on from here. What else to talk about? Obviously, there's story stuff. I'm not gonna go too much into the story stuff. Because, I mean, like, oh, we could speculate about stuff, but we're going to be told in, like, a couple weeks. Like, we can just wait. I think she looks pretty. Again, I think... I don't like whatever this is in Claret's hair. Like, I'm not... There's too much red. I think it's a bit odd. It's a bit distracting. Here's the module that our teacher was inside of, kind of. Sorry, you guys are hearing my... I opened up Zenless. You guys are hearing that in the background. I reopened Zenless, I should say. Because I closed it and now I've reopened it. Hold on a moment. I wonder if they'll put a new ad in here for the anniversary stuff. Because I think they did it last time with, like, here, the agent selector thing. That'd be nice to see. This is the most... I will say this. I think this is the most generous they've been in terms of their rewards they're giving out to players. But it also kind of makes sense because all of these characters are kind of like... In terms of end game relevance. All of these characters are kind of... how do I start this? I think Zenless is at the point where they've released so many characters that they can just kind of give away half the cast for free and nothing will really change. Because, like, the players who are already playing Endgame are already, like, pulling the best of the best characters anyway. So, like, yeah, sure, just give Julian away for free. Why not? The players who will get her are, like, the players who want Julian are not, like, the endgame runners. They're the Julian mains, or, like, the casual players who just want to mess around with her in a couple modes. That's it. I was going to say, there's our, whatever thing our teacher was in last time. It wasn't specifically clear, but, like, Remiel had a conversation with this amorphous blob thingy, whatever this is, that sounded a lot like Carol Arna for some reason. So, also, this looks like the guy that we killed or something. Why is he here? I don't know. We'll find out stuff. I don't know why we're dancing on the rooftop like this, like the end of a Disney movie or something. I don't know. Yeah, lots of good stuff. Yeah, that guy looked like him, but he was an adult. So it's like, we killed him. It's like, oh, just kidding. We didn't kill him. What's that about? Assuming that's true. We don't know. Yeah, I was looking forward to declare it, but, like, man, I'm not a big fan of whatever this thing is in her hair now. We have a better angle of it. Just not doing it for me. That's a personal take. But I'm not a big fan of how it looks. Again, if you disagree, totally fine. Some people will love how this looks. I don't love how it looks. I think it makes her... It's a bit too noisy. There's too much visual noise around her face. To the point where it's like, I'm trying to look at her face and then I'm just completely distracted by all the whatever's going on over here. You know what I mean? It's just too visually cluttered for me to focus on like paying attention to her face. You know what I mean? Again, maybe that's just the pose there. I think those are like hair obviously they're hair accessories of some kind. Where'd they reveal the drive disc? It's over here. This is her drive disc set. I guess she's going to, again, this is obviously designed for Claret. Like, the visual design is the same as hers. So, I guess she's going to be a defense scaler. People were talking about, oh, make sure you save your defense your substats, or sorry, your drive discs with defense in case, you know, they release defense agent. I think we're at the point now where you could have discarded those a long time ago and you'll be fine. Because any defense agent they release will just get a new... Most characters will get like a tailored set around them if they're this specific. So whatever Claret is, she's going to be a defense scaler, kind of. These numbers are not very high, surprisingly. I mean, they're kind of high. I shouldn't lie. They are pretty high, but they are not so high that you're like, wow, this is incredible. This is amazing. And Remiel's is obviously like, here's a buff if you're Remiel. It's like, cool, got it. And Claret's is also, here's a buff if you're Claret or Ben. It's like, okay, cool. So if you're not pulling for Remiel or Claret, you can just ignore these two. Defense scaler like Rupture with HP. Probably, something like that. I mean, they can just make a Rupture agent who gets sheer force off of their defense. Like, there's nothing stopping them from doing that. It's only like a line of text that reads, I'll make this no more full screen. Let's go over here real quick. Oh, go to Monato, why not? I mean, go to any of them. They all say the same thing. All of them convert some amount of attack into sheer force and says gains extra sheer force based on his max HP, and then here's the conversion stat. It's like, you can just make this with any stat. They've only been doing it with HP up until now. I can zoom in for this. I can also turn on my music. So, it's possible she's a Rupture agent, because those buffs look pretty generic. Like, here's a damage buff and a crit rate buff. So obviously she's a crit DPS, or of some kind. Maybe not a DPS. Maybe she's like a support that scales off of defense and crit. I don't know. That seems unlikely. But yeah, she could be a Rupture agent. Who knows? I mean, she could also just be an attacker, right? You could just make an attacker who says, convert my defense into attack at like 100% or something. I don't know. Conversion rate's like 100%. Because defense scaling does have higher like stats. The drive discs for like a defense percent is 48%, I believe. And attack is only, and HP are only 30%. String Blazer, that is correct. I love to see them doing stuff like that. They have chosen not to do it, so. Yeah, a lot of good stuff in the live stream for players. This is the most generous they've been. They're just giving out a lot of things. You're like, yeah, you can use them, why not? Where's the agent selector one? I mean, which one to choose? There are 3 different agent selectors. Or 4. There are 4 different agent selectors. There's this agent selector. There's... Where are they? There's this agent selector. There's this agent selector. And then there's one more. There's one more over here. And then there's this agent selector. We got 4 different agent selectors now. That's crazy. So which one should I pull? Whichever one you enjoy playing. Like, whatever video comes out. I'm not gonna make a video for this. If I do make a video, it's just going to be like this. If you're a new player and you're wondering, who should I pull? Pull whichever one you like playing. That's it. That's the answer. If you don't like playing them, don't pull them. In terms of raw value, I guess one of these two, because these are supports, and you'll just throw them onto a team, I guess. Jane, if you want Jane, she's there, I guess. Do whatever you want. It's not that important. Which one of these should I get? Whichever you want. It doesn't matter. And then, where's the last one? For the A rank one, probably adjacent to whichever ones you're pulling. It does make the one they have in the shop a bit redundant. Because before, you could get the A ranks in the shop by spending some tokens once a month. Now that's kind of redundant if you can just pick whichever A ranks you want to get on selection banners. Like, oh, which one here should I get? Whichever one you want. It doesn't really matter that much. Like, oh, which one should I get? Again, stop using should. If you are in a position where you're saying that kind of stuff, I genuinely don't think you understand the game well enough to make that decision. I don't recommend that. This is my financial advice. If you're asking whether or not you should get any of these agents, I don't think you understand this game well enough. I'm not saying that from like an entitlement standpoint, or like I'm so much more experienced than you are. It's more of if you don't understand what you enjoy playing, then, well, to be fair, unless you're like brand new and you've never had a chance to like play Vivian, then that's fair. It's like, hey, I've never played her. Should I get her? It's like, well, play her first. There's going to be I'm assuming there's going to be some like trial event. There are a couple modes where you can play Vivian. You can play Seed. You can't play her in Hollow Zero because she doesn't have any unlocked stuff, but you can play her in the new challenge mode they made, the recent one they made in 3.0. So that's how you can play Seed. You can play her story. She's playable in there. So again, play the character first and then ask, oh, so now that I've played the character, do I like playing them? Or using them in their teams as designed? Because you don't really play Astra, but you do have to play Astra. People are like, oh, she sits there and does nothing. It's like, the players who sit there and do nothing with Astra are also not doing very well, period. You actually have to make use of Astra and manage her pretty frequently if you want to do well. So, yeah. What else is there to talk about? We could check on what other people are doing. I think we're at that time where people are like recording their videos now or something to be like, here we are. Again, I joke about this because it's like, I like to make that joke because it's the same song and dance every patch. It's like, they just announced the characters who are coming up. Who should you get? It's like, I don't know. Whoever you feel like, man. Zenless is such a fun, enjoyable game. Endgame is not that important, I say, as they introduce a brand new endgame mode. It is interesting that they are gatekeeping like where they post this stuff with the endgame. It was after this because I was like, here's the story stuff. Here's the agent selector. Which one of these should you get? I don't know. It's a rerun, whichever one you want. If you want Haramasa, get Haramasa. If you want Dialin, get Dialin. If you want Yuzuha, get Yuzuha. I think of these, Yuzuha is the strongest, and with as many air quotes as I can use, strongest. But again, if you're wanting an anomaly team, you can just pull for Remiel and pick whatever anomaly agents you want. That's fine. If you're like, oh, should I get Dialin? It's like, Norma's right there. You don't have to get Dialin. Where'd they post stuff about the endgame mode? I'm trying to find it now. I know I skipped over it. They're talking about accessories. There's the summer event. It was before the summer event. It was before the agent stuff too. So where'd they put it? Here it is. So I'd love to see more of how much you get from these doing well in this mode, I guess. It's probably going to be like the one they have in HSR, I think, has a similar end game mode where it's like an ultra end game mode where you can get some niche custom rewards and whatnot. So it looks like the first one gives 300, next one gives 200, and the one after that gives another 200. So if you just get a 1-star against this boss, you'll be getting like most of the whatever this currency is. It looks like a brand new currency, of course. And then where's the shop where you traded them in? Over here. So if you only get 700 per patch, then you'll need to do this 3 times in order to get Remiel's idle animation. These look like more stickers, or I can't tell what these are. Some of these could be like phone accessory stuff. That's what it could be. Yeah, because I see like the tape player. This looks like a phone stuff. So honestly, again, like who should I get to get these rewards? Like I don't think these rewards are that impactful outside of Remiel's pose thingy mabob. And if you're probably like me, you're probably going to be stuck with a 1-star for a while, so you probably won't get this for at least 3. They say they give 5,000 over here. I don't know how you got 5,000 because you could only get 300 each time. Unless, again, they could have changed Deadly Assault in general to just give this out as like normal rewards for free. I should turn on music. You guys are not hearing anything. New video idea. Should you go to KFC when the ZZZ collab arrives? That's a great video title. That'd be fun. That's a funny bait and switch. That might be a good one. That's a funny idea. This one's weak to ice and resists physical. That's different because he's normally resists fire and he's weak to like ether and electric. That's different. And there seem to be, I think these are the other tabs. I don't know what these other tabs are for on this page. These look like stickers and phone accessories, and then Remiel's idle post. They could put some other weird stuff here too if they want. But again, outside of the idle pose, I don't think most players will be like missing out on that much. And even the idle pose is more for like, I'm going to take a picture of Remiel. It's like, yeah, okay, but you can just like ask a buddy who has already spent money, hey, can you like take a couple photos and then send them to me? Like, they can just do that. Yeah, there's so much we could talk about, and yet I don't think there's that much we need to talk about. Probably the best thing is that Nekomata and Rina are getting buffed. Normally I don't show beta spoilers. I show spoilers, but I do not show animations because I think that does take away a lot of the joy of seeing it for the first time. Because seeing like a number on the screen doesn't tell you much. It tells you that a move is strong, but doesn't tell you like the context of why it's strong. This move Nekomata is about to do. It does look like just like a hyper dodge counter chain attack sort of thing. They mess with the camera angle a lot to sell that. They didn't make a brand new thing. They used what they had at the time. Where's attack? Ye Xiongguang has been the uncontested best physical attacker in the game. And then they released Starlight Billy, which kind of like, you know, kind of ruins, not ruins, but puts her in contention. It's like, okay, well, maybe they're two physical DPSs you got to be careful for. Maybe Yeshongong isn't that good anymore. But Nekomata, that move she just did, assuming you have her at, her dodge is at level 12. This is called Dodge Counter Velvet Claw Pierce. And with some new resource bar she's going to get. This is the damage multiplier of that. That is very high. This is an overpowered dodge counter. And because she's a standard agent, you can just get her for free. Like, you can accidentally just get a stronger and stronger and stronger Nekomata. It's closer to 2/3 of an ultimate. Because this is her ultimate down here. And it's like 500 off from being the same as her ultimate. And it's tied to a dodge counter, which is like, I think there's some weird quirk about how exactly it'll activate. Like, you can activate this outside of dodging things if they're stunned or whatever. I think that'll be in her new core or additional. I'm not going to read it all for you. But it is a point of note that if you pull for Yeshongong because you believe that, oh, she's the best physical attacker, no one else can come close. They are buffing Nekomata. So, like, it's not to say that Nekomata is somehow going to be in the same power, have the same level of power as Yeshongong. But the stronger that Nekomata becomes means that you have less and less of a reason to get Yeshongong. Because they are competing for the same spots in the same teams. Actually, not the same teams, because Nekomata has more teams she can use than Yeshongong. Yeshongong has 3 very specific agents that she wants. Nekomata does not. As far as I know, Nekomata's additional still says physical or faction, which is not great because her faction doesn't really help her out that much. Aside from Nicole. But we still have like a critical mass of physical agents in the game, where if you have Suna, Dylan, Yuzuha, Caesar, Pulchra, that's about it. So she's got, what, 5? If she wants her addition, 5 plus Nicole. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters she can reasonably use in her team to get her additional active that are beneficial for her. Yeshongong has 3 agents specifically that she wants. It's Suna, Dylan, and Zhao. And if you don't have any of those agents, then she feels much, much worse. Like, substantially worse. I will be making my own tier list very soon. Maybe not now. I can make it now, I'd just rather not. Just because I think the tier list discussion has been too... we've been doing it too much recently that I want to give it a break for a little bit so people have a time to refresh. Come back to it later. And that's assuming they don't change her additional. If they keep it same to the element or faction, they didn't show us any of that stuff. I mean, I can just look at it now real quick. So this is still like the direct translation. So this says, is an assist character? What the heck is an assist character? I think that's supposed to be support. So yeah, now Nekomata just opens up to pretty much anybody. Just throw in a support on the team. It's fine. Granted, Suna, Yuza, and Nicole are already support. So like that kind of clashes with that. But it means you can now activate it with Astra, I guess. That's something for Astra. Lucy. If you want to put Lucy in there, I guess. I guess Rena, if you want to be spicy about that, use Rena. It will be interesting to look at Jane. Where is she, Jane? Because, right, they are unlocking Jane's potential, but the funny question will be, do people think this will bump her up in their tier lists? Because maybe there's an argument that because of the teams that you'll be using Jane in, that players decide that she doesn't bump up in the tier list because the other agents you're using with her are more important. There is that argument. Because like whatever Jane is right now, I'm not going to look because I don't care to look. I think she's like tier 1.5 or tier 1 according to Pride 1. It's like, wait, if you're playing her with Remiel and Valina, maybe there's an argument that they don't bump her up because Remiel and Valina are more important in those teams than Jane? Maybe? I don't know. It's possible. They'll make her potential unlock makes her better, which is good. Now she'll actually be better than Piper, which is the one thing she wasn't. She was not meaningfully better than Piper in any way. So like, you got her for the love of the game. You got her because you enjoyed playing her and using her, or you thought she was hot. There's also that. But now she'll actually be better than Piper. I'll just be curious to see if her potential unlock is reflected in how people rank her as a DPS. Because before, if you're doing hyper carry Jane stuff, it's like, well, no one does hyper carry Jane stuff anymore because that's not very good. And if you're playing her in like whatever Remiel's team is triple anomaly, then it's like, well, then is Jane the star of that team anymore? Like, not really. You're changing all your attack agents disc 5 to pen? That's interesting. I don't recommend that. I think that's kind of going to be pretty pricey. I think your discs 5 should be whatever you can get, because if they did not add the we don't know how to rate Remiel on here. She's blank right now. This is Remiel. I don't know if they're going to include her elements. What was it? They don't say it over here. They don't. Yeah, her attributes. Sorry, Zenless has attributes, not elements. If her attribute also becomes a disc 5, that's going to be kind of awkward to get better disc 5s. I said this at the very beginning. Because it makes the math of getting a great disc 5 for a specific agent much worse. 22% worse. Because now we also have to add wind damage. So, for most DPSs, it's attack or HP if you're rupture. Which actually isn't, because you only get the one stat you want is elements damage, because HP percent is not good on rupture agents. So you're stuck for everyone else. You get like attack percent, damage percent, pen ratio. But if they keep adding more attributes, then that makes the math of getting a better one much worse. Continues to get worse. So we did not get a lot of these things on here. I made a wish list. You guys can't see it. Season 1 agent free selector, something with heart. This one was correct. We did get this. This is like a joke. This is a pipe dream one. So no training mode update, no Mindscape toggles, no drive disk loadouts, and no substat reroller. They did give more resources. Like, hey, here's a bunch of pulls. Great. I was wrong about this. They gave us more than this than I thought. And a new casual endgame mode. This was correct. Again, it wasn't this. This one was like easy to predict. Like, we're going to get a free agent. It's like, yeah, okay, cool. That is correct, Bumblebee. They gave away Jane skin for free in 2.5 and then made you spend $155 to get Jane. So I did not get Jane there. I think I'll probably get Jane just to have her, but like there's an argument to be like, well, oh, you really want to get Jane's Mindscape 2? And it's like, I don't think, because they're not giving away more of this, you're going to have to become a Giga Whale. They're not rerunning her. So you're going to have to become a Giga Whale if you want her Mindscape 2. Because you were not getting that for a long time. There was something else I wanted to show off real quick. It's the where's the this stuff here. Honestly, they could probably put most of the season 1 cast in here, and it wouldn't be that impactful. Because again, you have to lose on the exclusive screening banners. So you can't get this on the standard banner stuff. And like, I don't think most of the season 1 roster has like really powerful Mindscape 1s and 2s until after like version 1.4. Because I think Ambi's was the first one where like her Mindscape 2 is actually like really good. And I think Hugo's Mindscape 2 is actually a game changer. So, and there's also like the video of like, ooh, who do I pull for? Where they show up? Where are you guys? Where are you in this sea of? I'm sure I could go to like the Hoyo Lab probably has all this stuff now. I'm sure Hoyo Lab has all the official details because they probably announced it. Not announced it, but the intel report has everything. Why did you show up? Get out here. Here it is. If you're like, oh, if you, for some reason, if you have a Mindscape 1 and Hugo and you're considering Mindscape 2, it's like, sure, I guess. I don't think Mindscape 1 Hugo and considering should I get Mindscape 2? Yeah, sure, if you want it, go for it. Like, if you need someone to tell you to get Mindscape 2 Hugo, I don't know. Like, I don't think you understand the game well enough. If your account has a Mindscape 1 Hugo and you're on the fence about getting Mindscape 2 Hugo, it's like, I don't know. What you got Mindscape 1, what do you want? I also don't have Yanagi. I can zoom in on this page. I'd love to get Yanagi because I don't have her. I think she'd be fun. And I did talk about Juyen and Riot Suppressor. Don't ever get Riot Suppressor. It's awful. Riot Suppressor is actually terrible. Now, that's a video idea. Who should you get for what do they call this? The custom search. That's what they call it. Who should you get for the custom search? Howdy guys, my name's Yojimbo Blade, and today we're going to talk about which character you should get for the custom search function. Now, this is something brand new they added. They said, you know what? These season 1 characters are so bad, we cannot rerun them and get any money. So we're just going to kind of give them to you for free-ish. That's a joke. That's a bit. All these characters kind of make sense. And they are weak. I say bad. They are weak because Caesar was the first limited support they released, and then they made other supports that are much better than her. Yanagi was the first disorder-centric DPSA release, and now that Wind is here, disorder doesn't really happen anymore, so that's why she's here. And did I say Yanagi? I thought I said Yanagi. And Juyen is here because they gave everyone Pyroas for free, and Pyroas is just substantially better than Juyen to the point where they cannot make their money back if they try to sell her. Now, granted, I'm not saying the only reason you get a character is for power. That's boring. You get a character for their aesthetics and their appeals. But from a company perspective, power is also a part of that appeal. And they probably said, you know what? We cannot get our money back if we try to put Juyen on a banner. Like, not enough players will pull for her. So you know what? Just get it for free. Why not? So who should you get? I don't know, man. If you want like any of these characters, just put them on there. Who cares? If you could swap out any of them, Kaleida unlock potential isn't here, so maybe swap her out for one of these. If you don't want Soldier 11 or Nekomata, I guess you can swap one of them out. If you don't want Grace, it is funny. Hold on, it is funny. They're putting Grace and Yanagi here. The two Electric Anomaly agents are going toe to toe. I guess if you don't want to see Grace, you can swap her out for Yanagi. But again, this is only for the exclusive rescreening. I keep messing that up. So this is not for the standard polls. You can't cheat the system that way. Nice try. This is the ones where the limited time banners you gotta spend your currencies on. Put Juyen. I'm gonna put in Juyen just because I don't have Juyen, and I'd like to have at least one Juyen. If for some reason you have like, oh, I have a Mindscape 1 Juyen, should I get Mindscape 2? It's like, well, you can't guarantee you even get Juyen. You're throwing darts at a wall and hoping you hit. You're throwing darts blindly at a wall and hoping you hit something. So sure, I guess, like, again, none of these agents are so impactful that they're going to be like game changers for your account. I mean, we can look at their Mindscape 6s. Caesar's Mindscape 6 just turns her into a crit DPS, so we don't need to look at that. Juyen and Yanagi's are more relevant because they are DPSs, so theoretically there are more Mindscapes should make them deal more damage in a meaningful way because they're already damage dealers. We can look at 2 first. 1 gives her more bullets, which is nice. It's a quality of life update. It's kind of like Ellen's. In suppressive mode, you take less damage and you increase your power of your basic attacks and dash attacks. Great. So her Mindscape 2 is not that good. It's okay, but it's like it's not buffing all of her moves. It's only buffing her basics, which is like, yeah, that's fine. But again, we're buffing our basics. We wish we buffed other things in our kit and not just our basics. And Mindscape 4 is also buffing her basics. Cool. It's her enhanced shot shells, which is part of her basics and dash attacks. I'm just grouping them up as her basics. And her Mindscape 6 says when you can consume a total of 12 enhanced shot shells, she received the Ether Afterglow effect. The next cost of her EX is reduced by 30. Okay. So, wait. So Julian's Mindscape 6 is not very good. Honestly, if you want her any Mindscape 1 is probably the best one. And each one afterwards is like lower return on investment. Probably, if I had to guess. As a player who does not have Juyen, I have a very informed opinion. And then Yanagi's. I think Yanagi's are slightly better. This gives 80 anomaly proficiency. That's okay. But it stacks 3 times. So that's actually a really big buff. That's 240 anomaly proficiency. For context, a drive... disk drive. Well, I'm typing in disk drive. I mean type in calculator. And you guys can't see this, so I'll put it in live real quick. 80 times 3. That's 240. And I think a drive disk on slot 4 gives 96, if I am remembering that correctly. That's off the top of the head. And so that's basically 2.5 main stat of value in a Mindscape 1. That's pretty good. That'd be like if hold on. That'd be like if Mindscape said you get 60% crit rate. It's like, oh, that's actually pretty good. Kalopan brings up a good point. Julian is made better not because of anything in her Mindscapes. She's made better because Pyroas is out. And Pyroas has the Sky Ablaze drive disc, which just says when you use your EX or ultimate, you gain a buff for 30 seconds. So this is now her best drive disc. Her best drive disc previously was Shadow Harmony. Now, I might say, what the heck? This only buffs aftershocks and dash attacks. Why would she want this? It's because the active buff is 12% crit rate and 12% attack. that is pretty much always active on this character. Because the optimal way to play this character is very fascinating. Let me go back to the presenting slide. I am in the presenting slide. Juyen guide. Hold on. There was a guide that I saw very recently. Within the past year. I think it's this guy. Sweaters SC. Here's how you play Juyen. This is going to be crazy if you've never played this character before. I recommend you go watch this video because it's a very useful guide. This is how you play the character. The optimal way to play the character. It's kind of close to Billy, where you have to do some weird stuff to use her well. Dash attack canceling. What the heck is that? It looks like this. If he showed. It looks funny if you've never done it before. Like, what the heck is happening? Like, why are you doing those dash attacks? Because those dash attacks actually deal ether damage, and her regular basics deal physical damage. So it's just... And they also put her in a dodge state. So... And also she has some weird quirks with how her dash attack works and stuff. So you do something like this. It is weird to look at. But it is when you don't have when you don't have resources to spend. That's what you do. That is the highest thing to do. Shoutouts to Sweater SC. If you're looking to learn how to play Juyen, I highly recommend this guy's videos. Oh, so you're wondering why does she use Shadow Harmony? Because her dash attack is one of her more important attacks to use. So that's why you use this disc. But now you don't have to. You can farm for a brand new set. Yay, hooray, fantastic. The Sky Ablaze. Back to Yanagi's Mindscapes. During her EX, slightly more anomaly buildup. Holding down special will hit an enemy for 10 additional energy to launch another thrust. Okay. This is a way to spend more energy, I guess. If for some reason you want to spend more energy. When the downward attack hits, the polarity disorder increases by 20%. And each additional thrust increases by 15 up to 2 extra thrusts. Okay. So this does sound nice, but it does also cost more energy to now get this. So I don't know if this is actually that good. Because you're already spending her EX. And they're saying, oh yeah, spend some more energy. Which is fine because you're dealing more damage. But now it also changes when you're going to use your EX. Mindscape 4, when you inflict attribute anomaly, they suffer the exposed. And they'll take... Okay. So if for some reason you have a Mindscape 4 Yanagi... Rena will be maybe better because you're getting even more pen ratio in that scenario, I guess. Kind of. But actually, no, it's a team-wide buff because it just says enemies get this debuff, and under this debuff, attacks on them have 16% increased pen ratio. So it's not it's a team buff. That's actually pretty interesting. Oh, it's not a team buff. It's a debuff, whatever. You know what I mean. That synergizes with Bernice's Mindscape 2, kind of. After a thrust attack using her EX, the duration of this move increases to 30 seconds. While this is active, EX increases by 20%. That's not too good. Maximum number of times the additional damage multiplier increase effect for polarity disorder and outstanding adaptability. Which one is that? Oh, that's her Mindscape 2. So her Mindscape 6 says we are buffing your Mindscape 2 up to 4 times. And the energy cost is half. So for the same amount of energy output as your Mindscape 2. That's actually pretty good. Or at least it sounds pretty good. Again, as someone who does not have Yanagi, I am very qualified to talk about this. I can go see what other people are doing now. I've talked enough about my own stuff. Give me a moment. Hold on.
I mean, we already have like 30 something that are pretty much given to us just for existing, and then the new couple of events, the new actual like full on game mode.
Really, it's 20, but we already got 10 for this update for the anniversary. Because you're gonna get the 10 login event either way. It's not new. But
I want to ask.
Technically, it will
what
be
do you guys-
30 because
oh,
the
sorry.
temple they already gave. What was the question?
Yeah. What do you guys think of Clarette's model? 'Cause we did see it.
It's just like it's not rendered fully.
Good.
The hair looks
so hot.
It's very.
I love
like,
her hair.
It's a big object. It's
Yeah, her hair is
object.
massive. Her hair is massive.
Did you guys see like the moments where like in dialogue where it's just like not rendered properly? I'm like, yo.
I'm trying to get their
this
icons
needs to
on
be
screen
cleaned
real
up.
quick.
But like I'm sure they're gonna like clean it up and
Yeah, it's
you know,
probably just
do what they
not
need to do.
finalized.
But like the
I
general,
forgot
like,
exactly what I need to do
model
to get their
from, like, the
icons on
animation stuff
screen.
looked really good, and then when we went into that dialogue, it was just not finished yet. So I was just like, whoa.
Extension. Here we go.
You're gonna see our next update.
Yeah.
Hold
so
on.
I'm
I'll hide this from you guys.
not complaining because I mean people always it's you know the cycle with new characters, right? Especially with designs. Cough.
Nine hours. I can't tell if I forgot I muted the desktop audio. Hold on.
Hopefully everything's okay.
Bye, chat. Bye.
Bye,
I'm gonna
Kat.
let you
Bye,
go.
Kat.
Bye. Take care. Stay safe.
Yeah, but I mean, I was bouncing around between, at least for my ranking, a 9.5 and a 10. I don't like to bring stuff that they weren't even going to mention into the equation, but you know, when it comes to expectations, it's okay to have expectations, but just not to like, you know, really pin it into, you know, reality and kind of morph your, I guess, perspective on it. But
Oh, you should be asking for reroller and loadouts.
Okay.
And presets.
Hello, hello. Discord's not detecting any output. That's crazy. It should. My OBS is open, so it should be detecting an output. Unless for some reason I disabled it, and I'm pretty sure I didn't. I don't want to mess with my options right now. I mean, I guess I kind of have to. I forgot how to mess with those options. That's weird. Filters. Windows is, I think Windows turned off my normal output that I made. Hold on.
But I mean, outside of that, the stuff that they brought to us was really good. The events I thought were a little bit lukewarm, but they're cute. I like my beach cleanup simulators. As much as
They sucked at it though. Did you see their line? It was so unoptimal. So fucking bad at cleaning beaches, bro.
And yeah, my one thing was like I thought there was going to be like a either co-op and or PvP type of minigame. Whichever one they want to slot in. I would have wanted any one of them.
Oh yeah,
but
no Bang Boo Fall Guys.
No Bang Boo Fall Guys, no TFT, no
tournament,
no nothing.
No cloud.
I need my revenge, bro. I need my revenge.
So
Oh my god.
I hate my fucking debut. I need to be there.
yeah. Once the Bang Boo Fall Guys comes around, I'll be hosting another one. But yeah, I mean, like, I would have liked to have seen something a little bit more like community engaging in terms of like you know, those types of events. But I mean, what we have is okay. I'm not too mad about that.
I mean, you have the horror rerun. If you want to engage the community, you can try to learn horror boss.
Learning horror boss will keep you busy. Yeah.
It's not a big update, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Because the big update was the current one, 3.0, which I thought was also a little small, but I guess not.
The HSR collab will be huge because we're gonna get 5 characters.
Sure, we
HSR collab is most likely going to be bigger for Star Rail.
Yeah, they're gonna fleece us, bro.
Yeah.
I swear, they're gonna fleece more units.
Maybe.
Testing. Uno, dos. Still not picking up. That's weird.
And who else they want? They want Ben Bigger. They definitely want Ben Bigger.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they definitely want Ben Bigger.
Dude, they're gonna give us Arlen.
Hell yeah, dude.
They're gonna give us Arlen, bro. I would be so bad. Like, we'll give you our bad characters, and we'll take your bad characters.
Hey, you want
equal exchange. Equal.
Wait, Ellen's
Give him a up. He'll be the next archer.
I'm surprised the collab is happening in December. I thought they were like gonna have the event now. and it was
Yeah.
gonna be, like, next patch.
Yeah, we had like
it's
the
gonna be
teaser in
late.
the game, and
Yeah, I thought like I thought they were gonna be like, yo,
killing me.
this is coming like soon, like super soon.
Oh, I guess Pop Pom just lives here now.
Yeah.
He's getting real comfortable in our
I
home.
probably just hope it's a fun unit that we get. That's like
I
all I
hope
really
he
care
cares
about.
around.
Yeah.
How do you feel about a character who does nothing but sing off field?
That can't be the character.
Wow.
That cannot be. I like
put Robin in drinking.
I had a chatter when I was playing Billy tell me, what if they add Robin from the HSR collab and she's the next Rupture support? I still wouldn't have anyone to play. I'm not getting Lucia. If Robin's the next fucking Rupture support, I'm still not getting anyone.
What if it's Attack
What?
Robin? Attack Robin. She's got a
Attack
guitar.
Robin.
She could hit people with it.
That would
No
be,
way.
I don't even know what the fuck.
There's no way they would do it, but it would be funny.
That's. I don't know. I'll take anyone else.
People like a maniac.
You guys still hear me? Yes, you
Give
can.
her a gun. That's what we do. We just have her
that's-
sing a
I
little
actually
bit.
kinda want Firefly. I don't know why. I don't even like
Power.
Firefly.
Just give everybody
Let me know if I
guns.
start sounding
Everyone
weird,
likes
guys.
Firefly. You just don't know
Well,
it
the
yet.
thing Maybe. I don't know. Like, I think it should be really cool. In Zenith, I don't know.
No,
because I want to fucking 3 DPS. That's why. Because I still I like Soldier 11 the most, which is like bothering me because she's fucking 1.0.
Now Discord can pick this up.
True.
Base.
But can it pick this up? It's not picking this up. That's really frustrating.
When that Phoenix girl comes out too.
Oh, true. Like
Phoenix
Phoenix,
girl?
right? That yeah. From that trailer that they
from the trailer.
released everyone.
Oh yeah,
It's
that
like a
person.
Was she a Krampus agent?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh,
Shao ran her over with the car.
Phoenix. Yeah, actually, like, yeah, Krampus, Phoenix. Yeah. I was like,
Not Phoenix, Marvel
like
Rivals.
Thyrian. I thought you were referring. I was like, what?
Well, she might be a Phoenix Siren.
Yeah, who knows? Sorry, my one last little point on the HSR collab. Recently, if you guys saw, there was like a Twitter post about the singers for Robin and Astriao. They took like a little photo together. It was very cute. I was like, yo,
Arch too,
what if
right?
they
And
what if they
she's the
added into the
director
games
for
when you
ZZZ's
have
voice
both
acting.
of
Just
them?
R2 or R2?
No, what?
I don't know. I heard my name. I'm fucking hallucinating now.
We're talking
It's
about
3
Star
a.m.
Oh, okay. Well,
I was like, yo, they could, if you have both of them on the team, they could do like a duet of their songs. So
A
like
duet?
in HSR, if you have like Robin, like they would have Astriao
If they
come in
do a
and also
duet, it's
song.
gonna be promotional. It's not gonna be in game. I'm sorry.
It's gonna be vocal power scaling.
No, I agree with that.
Okay,
I'd rather like. I feel
You're
like the
not gonna-
singers won't be a good collab unit, in my opinion.
I think if you have Robin and Astra on the same team, you'll get the Mbappe special. You guys know that one?
Do nothing.
Pop.
It's crazy.
What?
That's insane.
That would literally be the Mbappe special.
There's art of them together, right? Is this official?
This is frustrating. My OBS is not.
I don't think it's
that-
official.
Discord's not recognizing the
I think
output.
it's just
my cable
picture
output
together. That's
for
what
my
Josh said.
microphone.
Okay.
Yeah,
Unless it changes right now, and it did not.
yeah, that was my last little thing I wanted to insert. What else were we yapping about? I guess let's kind of go down the line of like one of the most, or a couple of the most impactful things that's showing up across the board are just the amount of available S rank units. So let's start, I guess, with the on banner units. Do we have any notes? Let's firstly start with the limited characters with Sigrid and Remiel.
Okay, this is about the banners, but not the current banners. What do you guys think about the standard banner changes? They're
I like it.
moving Yanagi,
It's cool.
Caesar, and Zhuyuan to like the full bench territory. Surely this means they're getting buffed like in the next.
No, they're not
like,
getting buffed. I'm
next
sorry.
batch.
It's a shutdown immediately.
Standard banner. They said they're on.
Wait,
standard banner, they're gone.
the real question, though, the real question.
No one's getting grace again. I'm sorry.
No, is M6 UN 0 cost now?
Sure.
True. Wait,
You know how small the increase is?
I hate the cost system, so I'll say no, despite you.
Do you know what her M6 is?
I think
It's not good.
nothing, I don't know. I know it's
It
pretty bad.
increases the damage of her EX
Another
special
gun?
attack.
W. She uses that like once,
Yep.
no?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's not good.
I actually would be so fine with losing to UN. I've been wanting to play UN for a while.
It only
Been
has
done for that, 'cause I'm not building my
220% scaling. That's horrible.
Wait, Pyro set's good on Juvan, right?
Yeah, Pyro set's good on GM.
Yes.
They're the same character.
I cannot be
basically.
far. Oh, true.
And
I
Pyro's
kinda like remove Kalita and put Juvan
and
in.
W engine upgrades. Pause. Hold up.
Whoa,
We-
I didn't
I
know.
don't think
Oh
we ever
yeah, the
mentioned
W
that.
engine upgrade.
Yeah, there's
Right,
two.
yes,
There's two,
we're getting more.
Mindscapes, and then there's one W.
Yeah.
I heard
So,
secretly Pyrois is actually really broken. I don't know yet.
Yeah,
though.
Secretly.
I heard like I don't know if it's like M6 or
Secretly.
something. I heard like there's like a bunch of
Secretly?
memes.
Get it?
Doesn't have an M6.
Well, we're getting
no.
M4 this patch.
Secretly?
Yeah.
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 So, hi. Free M6 W5. Really good
Is
attacking
anyone here
already.
skipping Remiel?
Yes.
Unheard
The
of.
one guy, okay.
Unheard
Get
of.
him! Get him!
I'm
Get
skipping
him!
both characters.
back.
Oh, he's still
Make a
calling
wanted
man. Can we
poster.
ban
I mean, I'll
R2
take
please?
yours.
Can we get him out of here?
You can have mine. That's fine. I'm using
Oh,
all the free
perfect.
pulls for that we get for Remy.
Here's the thing.
I need 3 Harumasas.
You know
Even
what,
though
babe?
I'm
Are you
also,
not
skipping
getting
Remiel for
Sigrid
Haramasa?
either?
I can accept
Yeah,
that.
what about the team for
I have
Haramasa?
3 right now. I've been wanting to go for M6 and 1.4.
Okay, that's kind of
Been a
base.
little
That's
while.
kind of base though. So you're
Like-
skipping Remiel and Sigrid for Haramasa dupes?
Yes.
That's kind of base. That's kind of.
Actually
I don't really
works.
have any
Actually
works
works.
Dedication
either.
to the
I have
craft.
Belina. That's my
Dedication to the
anomaly
craft.
unit.
Okay.
Belina, okay.
This
Looks
is frustrating.
better and does better. True. GG.
You playing Valina?
I'm still doing technical difficulty stuff. My audio output.
I haven't been able to yet, but I'll probably play at least once. I actually kind of like Belina uses a Haru. It's pretty funny. It's like what 40-something thousand on Labubu. It's not even that bad. It's kind of funny.
Okay.
But now Belina's my go. I don't need Remiel. I'm fine.
Okay.
They're both kind of
Well-
cutscene simulators, anyways. I just prefer the cutscenes with the white hair instead of the one with the pink hair.
Did anyone else think that we were going to get Remiel's black skin as like a pooling event? Or I think
I thought that was gonna be free.
Oh, I thought
very
it was, I was
disappointed.
hoping it was gonna be free, but
Yeah.
Wait, it's not free? No.
No, it's in a bundle.
It's
I
not
mean, you
free.
can buy it with the
Is
bundle.
it not?
I like the
Honestly,
black
I was
outfit.
thinking that the black one was going to be like a spending event or something. You know how they did with Vivian, something like this. They
yeah,
did like the
yeah.
swing suite, for example, and then the other one you need to buy. But instead, no, they just like bundle together and they're selling. I mean, everyone's going to buy. I mean, not everyone.
yeah, I mean,
Very
I am the target
I like
audience.
that
I am
I
going
am
to
the
buy.
target
We are the target audience.
I'm not getting it, but the black skin is like so good. It's way better than the white one.
Yeah, way
The
better.
mask is toggleable too. The mask is
Yeah.
toggleable.
Oh yeah, you can put on the mask and stuff. I forgot.
I love the artwork for the black
mask is
skin.
so
Like, her
ugly.
face was drawn really well in
All
that
mask
one.
enjoyers, I think the mask is so ugly.
Yeah, I think it looks like shit, but I like
mask
it.
off. Mask off.
I thought it was free.
I thought Sigrid was gonna be free. Is that a crazy thing to say?
That was my hope too.
Yeah,
It was in the air. It was in the air.
Because they did it
every
for
Void
every
Hunter has,
other
like, a
Void
free
Hunter.
unit, so.
Like Zhao was free, freaking Haramasa was free. I was like,
Her
I mean,
free buddy is Jane.
Yeah, from the selection.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah,
Well,
Well,
it's
here
okay.
goes
Free
that
characters
guy.
can come with
free
Sunbreaker,
Lucia and Trigger. But speaking about Sigrid, anybody more excited about Sigrid, I guess, in terms of like relative to Remiel or some of the other characters?
I think she looks a lot better than I originally anticipated from her. I also think her swimsuit skin looks so good.
it's really good. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I saw her like profile, like picture for the swimsuit, and I was like, damn, that's crazy. It's so hot.
Lucy Moggs, sorry. It does look
No,
good.
Lucy
No,
Moggs.
no,
It does look good.
I do like her skin a lot. Lucy's skin.
Lucy's skin's the best skin in the game, I think.
You know what's crazy?
Whoa. It's not
That or Valina's.
I think the craziest
obvious.
thing
Fuck,
is the
this is a good
fact
one.
that I feel like Remiel's swimsuit skin, those words in succession sound like an unbeatable combo, right? But then compared to all the other skins, I feel like Remiel's swimsuit skin is kind of mid.
Yeah,
like, all right.
Well, it's a little tame. It's
Like
The
the
thing
bra-
is,
the-
compared to her base, she's like already not wearing that much. So it's like.
Yeah. She's already a
Yeah.
revealing
Yeah,
character, so her
low-key.
swimsuit doesn't reveal that much. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I really like Remiel's swimsuit skin, like much more than the black and white variations of the original outfit. It's just very good.
That's why we have all
I like
of
the
them.
black one.
We can,
Yeah.
That's why we're buying
giving
them.
the red one and a
Discount.
Different taste.
You gotta buy
Different
both.
taste,
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not gonna be a discount, right? If you buy one, it's
I'm-
not.
yeah.
Wait,
I'm
if you buy
such a
one, it's
sucker
not
for
a
the black
discount, right?
outfit.
The discount's only for both, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
for
for
the
the
one
you buy
suit and the
both.
black outfit.
Damn.
So,
30%
yes,
off.
They're not gonna have the sale, the normal sale that makes them slightly cheaper. Ugh, sucks.
Wait, someone in my chat
wait,
sent me a
30% off for
question.
both.
For the selector that we get, right, for the 5 limited units, out of
Yeah.
those engines, which one's the best generalist one?
Seed.
Oh yeah.
He's not on there.
She's
I
on
think
the-
it's
Oh,
you're
not
talking-
the
okay.
second event.
No,
Like,
we're talking about
the
the
trigger.
Yeah, you said the selector, and I was like, you have to be a bit more specific.
There's
so many.
the free one.
Out of the
Collection
three
of
Suffering
characters,
from
the most generic
success.
one is Hugo.
It's probably Hugo's. Like, what else is there?
Hugo's is really good.
It's like slightly worse Evelyn's, like, essentially.
But
Yeah,
everyone has
yeah,
Pyrolus's, and it's right there. 20% crit rate.
True.
But it's
Is it
only
better
24%.
than-
Everything
Severed-
else
Severed
like
Innocence,
is bad though,
then?
no?
Severed's like okay.
It's okay.
I forgot
I'm
about
just
this
happy
on
we're
there.
getting Lucia. And you
Oh,
can get
yeah.
Lucia M1. If you already
Yeah,
have that, you can get
W2.
Lucia M2.
I feel
Oh my
terrible for
God.
all
Just
the
get Hugo and
people
one.
who pull for Lucia for Starlight Billy. Oh, I have to get Lucia for him. It's like, oops.
Oh, well, now you got 15%. or
Now,
30%
exactly.
off. Oh, no,
Exactly.
anyway.
No,
Exactly.
save it, get someone else, and then in a few patches we'll get S rank Lucy. That's the Rupture support.
It's 20% off.
Better than
Good.
Lucia. That's what we're getting.
If it's get the normal sale, good.
Oh fuck, it's raining. Hold on.
So I mean, does anybody have any other notes they want to talk about from that 3 selector? Outside of, you know.
Who you guys plan on choosing?
More Jane.
Trigger.
Probably
as much Jane
Trigger.
as possible.
I don't know.
Can we look at it again?
Ooh.
I don't know. I'm probably going for Jane, so I can get Jane Mindscape 2. My Jane is still Mindscape 2.
Hey.
I would go for Sambi, but my Sambi is already Mindscape 3. To be fair, another one would be closer to Mindscape 6 for the name card, which is good.
I bought Jane M4 from the shop already.
Well,
yeah,
four.
I'm going
Yeah,
for
that's
Jane,
what I'm thinking. I'm
probably.
like, Jane was kind of like a throwaway in that list because she's available in the shop.
Okay, but the shop is
You
a
can
kind
get
of fake.
two free. You realize you can get 2 Janes, right?
Yeah, the shop is kind
Yeah.
of fake.
Yeah.
You can get instant M2 if you already own her and you participate in the spending event.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
waiting.
Testing 1, 2, 3. I guess it'll work for now. Because my output's not working.
Attention to Twitter at all. I just.
Twitter's on fire right
I
now.
might just get
Holy.
M1 Hugo. I don't like empty Hugo. I think empty Hugo's really boring. But M1 is just more stats. It would be really funny if an M1 R2 Hugo. I don't know what else to get.
Okay.
I have like everything that's on there pretty much. The things that I don't have, I don't want them. It's like really hard for me to pick.
I guess I'm getting
Yeah.
Jane, but like I probably won't even use her. It's like I don't really need any of the agents on that selector. I think that's great for most
like,
players.
a
It's
melee
like,
guy.
oh, who should I get? Like, get whoever you want. It doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah.
It's like if you don't get Jane, it's like just use Piper.
Again.
Like,
But then Grace is just like way better, so I just play Grace Lilina now.
I'm surprised you're not getting Lucia Yojimbo. Don't you play the new Billy? And you get your Lucia.
yeah, you can, I guess, but they're going to release a new Rupture 8 support eventually.
Exactly, it's gonna be Lucy. I'm telling
It's
you.
gonna be Robin.
It's gonna be
Are you on
Nicole.
the S-rank Lucy Rupture support boat? Come on. I've been playing F Bailey with like Pulcra Lucy, so like, come on.
Did we already decide who's going to be the collab for Honkai? Which Zenless character will be in Honkai Star Rail?
Which
No, we're just speculating. Oh, I really want Kafka, but Kafka's Ray in Fortnite.
I need Kafka with ZZ.
I actually want Firefly now.
Immediately.
I'm kind of on the Firefly boat right now.
No, other way
I
around.
want
Which
Firefly, I want
Zenless character
Firefly.
will be in HSR?
Oh,
Oh, it's Nekomata.
We did not talk about that.
Ben Bigger.
Yeah.
That's right, I think.
Probably
Oh, no, we didn't
Ellen or
talk about
Miyabi,
that,
right?
Yeah, it has to be someone who's popular.
And then I guess
What if
Astra.
it's Ellen and Lycon? And Ellen Lycon. They're collabs.
Yeah, Ellen
already.
Lycon are on all the
Everyone's gonna
collabs
be-
already.
If we're getting Robin, they're gonna get Astra.
Okay, but if
EOS
they add
will
Lycon
back.
HSR, I'll play HSR like 24-hour stream.
They're never adding Lycon to Starro.
There's no shot, man.
They'll add Lycon and he'll be on the break
Exactly.
team because he'll just stun enemies.
HSR doesn't even have any furry characters. That's like a ZZZ exclusive
It doesn't
thing.
even have any dark-skinned characters.
True.
Does it have characters?
When Finon uses his ultimate, his skin gets darker, kind of. I thought it did.
How quickly have we forgotten Arlen?
Yeah,
No,
I was
Arlen
about to say, I was
actually
about
used
to
to
say,
be
bro,
albino,
Arlen.
Hey.
when he was good in beta, they changed his skin tone to be darker when they made him bad.
Are you serious? Are you
what
for
the
real?
100%.
That is.
No, that's
Arlen's
crazy. No,
still
that's
the
crazy.
best Thunder
That is a real
Electric
move.
Destruction
No
character.
shot. No.
Look it
Oh,
up.
that's fucking crazy.
Oh my god.
It was Arlen voiced by what's his name? Fuck.
Danny
No, he's not
DeVito.
Sayo. No,
He's not what?
he's not Sayo.
Who say you?
The VTuber?
Sino, Anton.
Oh, yeah,
those
yeah,
type
no, okay,
guys
no,
is
it's
a
not
bad
bad.
Electric character.
Wait, who does he voice then? He voices somebody.
Wait. Yeah, is he Arlen? No, he's our general. He's Jinyan.
Yeah, he's the
right.
general guy.
He's the other battle.
Funny enough, I liked him. The game was fresh. I got to mix up then. My bad.
What are? Do you think they're gonna put any Void Hunters in the game, in the HSR?
Maybe.
Like Miyabi? Who knows?
If so, it's gonna be Miyabi. Miyabi's like the
It's gonna be
fucking
Miyabi or Ellen.
fan
If
favorite.
they get one of our Void Hunters, we need one of their Emanators. That's all I'm saying.
Well, if Remiel sells really well, they could always do her.
The bat chest.
Okay, but like actually, who is an Emanator in Honkai Star Rail?
Dherda,
Acheron, Finon,
Acheron,
Herta,
Acheron. Yeah.
Who else?
I don't keep up with the
That's all I
HSR
got.
lore at all, so
That's
I
all I
am.
got.
This is
No,
outside of
this
my
is what I
understanding
do
of the
right
game.
Something it is unclear. There are arguably more, but no one can decide.
Yeah.
Is QQ one of them?
No.
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 Ah.
But she is funny. I love QQ.
Xingshui. Xingshui definitely.
Yeah, her.
Or Ching Chen in a minute.
Emanator of slacking off, I guess.
Pure awesome.
But unfortunately, it's coming to my end of the hour here. Do we have any closing thoughts? At least you guys can keep on talking, but at least for myself, I think I'm gonna wrap up relatively soon. But
the spending event.
Thank you for hosting.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Josh.
What are you gonna take from the spending event?
That's fine.
Are you gonna get?
yeah, we can kind of wrap it up with that.
There you go.
No one, because I'm not gonna do it.
True.
Base. I
YouTuber would
only
never do that.
spend if you guys are financially stable, please.
Yes.
I want
Correct.
new
Please.
cosmetics so bad, but I told
Yeah,
myself I'm
Round
not gonna
six.
swipe.
That's my favorite
Me
part.
too.
I
If
told
you-
myself I'm not gonna swipe in my gacha games for the next few months because I need to save money, but then it's like Remiel's limited cosmetics. I don't know. I'm like, if it's
Fucking
under
a
$50,
liar.
Did you
I'll
see
take
the,
it.
the menu decoration thing with Remiel? Oh, I
It's
saw
so
that.
pretty,
I was
and
like,
it's so
shoot.
cute. And then the little charm too. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I like the charm for that one.
I hate that they went back to
cup.
the default one just to show the charm. Like, show them both together, please.
If-
They
It's
went
because they
just
wanted
like
to like make
highlight
sure
it
that you
all.
focused on the charm for that.
Yes.
screen,
I
but-
guess so. Yeah, that
If-
makes sense.
If for some reason you got Valina's swimsuit skin back in 2.3, you can now spend another $155 to get Valina, I guess.
Vivian?
That's what I meant. Sorry, Vivian. So, wrong V.
Okay. I was like,
Wrong character.
Wait, do you have to pick a character if you max out the spending event?
You can just
Oh
purchase.
no, you get the item,
tokens,
right? So
or
you
you
just
can pick the
Yeah.
tokens instead.
Yeah.
You can get
Yeah,
two
you can
chains.
hold on to it.
It's funny
Oh,
they're
okay,
doing
yeah.
this twice in a row. First with Jane, now with Vivian.
I'm getting M2 Chingy then. Oh yeah.
M2 Chingy.
fuck,
Oh, that's right. I don't
fuck.
have Chingy.
I don't have
Yeah, you
Chingy.
showed it, bro.
And I
Oh,
You don't get Chingy.
no,
I don't either. Wait, I might.
but I don't have Cecia's W engine either, so I think that's more important.
Bro. Chingy is like the fun man of stunners. Like you know how Bonway is fun, Chingy's fun.
Yeah, I just don't have her. It's very
I know he's
unfortunate.
fun.
Yes.
I need hello
You're
fun
gonna,
man.
ooh, that's some fighting words.
Fun man.
You're gonna.
But that was like, bro.
You better be
every
ready to die on
fucking
that
video when
hill.
Bummer came out. He's fun, guys.
You better be ready to die on that hill. Holy
Meet
shit.
Fun Man.
No, he's really cool. I don't have the brain for him. I gotta like sit down and for like 2 hours and like
You go.
those combos into my head.
And then boom, infinite damage.
Yourself.
Maybe with
It's
this
that
engine.
simple. It's that simple.
Maybe.
Infinite self-harm.
Outside of that, any
good.
last minute notes or shout outs about the program that we want to make?
Man, I love Remy L. My wife.
Man, I love Zenros.
Lots of good stuff for new players.
Yes, I saw all the quality of life updates.
What stuff for new players?
The
All those the brand new
They
tutorials
set
we're
up
doing, new
extra
beginner
game.
stuff.
Yeah.
New. Here's a bunch of free agents because why not?
Yeah, game optimization stuff.
Yeah.
A new end game
localization
mode
of,
as well.
like,
For
like the progression tab thing that they had.
Mhm.
Yeah. So. News.
I think for players
also-
asking for who should you get, just pick whoever you want, man. Zenless is such
Yeah.
a fun game. And none of
Yeah,
these characters
there
are
you
like top. The free agents they're giving are not top tier, like hyper carry. Like, just pick whoever you want. Enjoy the game. It's fine.
Yeah,
True.
great answer. Oh, I can't wait for the romantic story that we're gonna play in 3.1. Oh,
Oh my
We're gonna be
God.
dancing on the
wait.
rooftop for some
no,
reason. I still don't know the
no.
context for that.
Oh wow, yeah.
Dude, they were feisty,
Dancing
bro. I was
in the
like, damn.
moonlight.
And then they were dancing. I was like, oh my god, I can't wait. I can't
It
wait.
was only 2 patches ago when we were flopping around with Billy on that stage in the outer ring. And now we whip out the frickin' square dance, whatever the
The waltz.
It's another one of the
waltz. There you go, the waltz.
secret techniques.
I'm gonna live vicariously through Wise and Bell, bro. It's like I'm actually like there, you know. Like I hope they do like a POV, like a first person POV.
Ah, immersion.
Oh my.
Extra parasocial setup.
Okay. You know what? I am.
Be proud.
I'm very proud of it. Certified Gooner here. I'm not afraid to admit it.
Yeah.
Unlike someone.
I feel like nobody here is. There's like the Gooner Central.
I wasn't here to say this. I was not a big fan of Clarette's red stuff in her hair. I thought it was a bit too visually noisy.
Yeah,
that's a personal taste,
No,
though.
we talked about that a little bit about like the model is just like not like
Her hair
fully
is
rendered
very
properly.
solid.
Mm-hmm.
It's big.
It's pixelated. It's solid. Like it's
Maybe
not
it's
rendered
bamboo, like
properly.
Norma's
So
head.
they just it's like Hugo Loki. Like
Maybe.
I don't know. I can't wait. I can't wait to play the story and meet the new characters.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe Phoenix will be there too. I don't know though. Probably not.
No,
probably next
not
time.
until the end of the
I
series.
don't think so.
Oh wait,
Varied's gonna be there.
wait. One more thing. If you
Ben's
guys saw
drive
the,
dick set. Let's go.
if you guys saw the, what is it called? The demo or the when they were saying prophecy.
Mhm.
Did y'all see Promia?
I did.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Seconds, I was like, hey.
Yeah.
do you see her
Severian
again?
was also there. So
yeah,
Severian.
Oh yeah.
Sephiroth.
Cecilia, Zhao.
Oh
They're
yeah,
just
yeah.
good promotion, yeah.
Sephiroth.
Oh, I can't wait. That's it. That's all I got.
That's gonna be our 3.5 hurrah song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So be
We
excited.
all know that Severian's going to release right before the next Void Hunter, right?
Dude, I don't think so.
Maybe.
Oh, I don't even know if he's playable.
They keep showing him and stuff.
No, you must
There, he's in too much of the marketing.
have hope.
Y'all
You
coping,
must
man.
have hope.
He's
It's
in
not hope, it's hope,
the
it's hope.
the beach
I'm
event
sorry,
that
he
they
looked like
did
a-
with Remiel. He's in that cutscene. He's in the 3.0 cutscene. I think he's going to be playable. He's just in too much of the marketing.
I don't know. His drip doesn't feel like a. Unless they like give him new drip. I
They
feel like
literally
he's gonna
changed
be-
his drip to make him
No, but they
playable.
changed
Yeah, they changed.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
We haven't
okay.
seen him in his new drip yet, technically, but like his in-game
It's in
model.
the trailer.
No, they showed it briefly in the trailer.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Yeah,
When he was in the car, or
No,
Yeah, he's got gauntlets
he was
on.
sitting at like a cafe or something.
You're sitting at the
Yeah,
cafe.
Yeah.
he's been in a
Mate's
couple things.
place, yeah. So,
okay. Well,
hey, folks.
Well,
He'll be
guys,
an
gotta
A
go
rank.
pull Hermosa.
And that will be the
Don't fall for
conclusion.
that agenda.
That'll be the conclusion to our PPP. Shoutouts to all the amazing folk who joined. Make sure you guys go check out their channels, go check out their content as they also cover the new 3.1 program stuff.
thank you for the invite,
Yeah.
Josh. Really appreciate you
It was
gathering
fun.
people.
Yeah, W Josh,
thanks
W
for
Josh.
having
Josh.
us.
Thanks for inviting Josh. Really appreciate it.
Primes up to
Yeah.
Josh.
It was very fun.
It's so hard to make plans, man. Like I'm like a sheep, like bah. So
Just go with the flow.
yeah. It's like I'll join if he joins, you know. Like I'll do it if he does it. So
Yeah.
I do appreciate you reaching out. I know it's like very tough sometimes.
That's what I
Nah,
do.
No glaze though. No glaze. No glaze. No glaze.
Full glaze.
glaze.
Full glaze,
You're an
full
okay
glaze,
guy, I
full
guess.
Yeah.
You're so tsundere.
No. No glaze. No glaze.
Yeah, but make sure to go check everybody out, and yeah. Oh, can I do a little bit of self promo?
Go for
Next
it.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
If you guys have ever caught my internet interview series, that's where I interview like industry folk, mainly voice actors and stuff like that. We are bringing on Rhiannon. Rhiannon?
Rhiannon.
The voice actor to Valina.
Oh,
That's just gonna
Wowza.
be great. Yeah, we're bringing them from a whole different time zone, so that's gonna be fun. But
Let's
yeah,
go.
yeah,
Ask her for the Valina Boo voice lines.
I will. Yeah.
The Valina Boo.
Yeah, we're gonna be clip farming that stream for sure.
All right.
I'm out, folks.
All right.
Bye, Josh.
See ya, Josh.
GG.
Thanks, folks. GG's.
Bye, everybody.
Until next one.
Bye-bye.
Until next PPP.
Until next time.
Until we
Until next
share
time.
the PPP.
Until we share more PP.
Until we touch PPPs together.
Perhaps.
Oh my god.
Bye bye, folks.
All right. Peace.
All
Take
right,
care.
see ya.
Take care,
See
y'all.
ya, everyone.
Bye.
Take care.
See ya.
Bye. I feel a little bad because I technically was not invited. I just kind of joined. What else? I can see if someone else wants to call. I kind of like to talk to if Muzzy's still doing stuff. I think that'd be fun. I don't know if I'll end stream just yet because there maybe I want to chat with a couple other guys real quick. If they're still around. If they're not around, I think we can be done. But let me. Sorry, I also had some like not voice problems, but like mic problems. Like Discord isn't recognizing my audio output from OBS, so that's annoying because OBS is the one that has my filters on it to make me sound better. So. That's a bit frustrating. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's a Discord call anyway. It's not like it's that big of a deal. Hold on. Let me see if anyone else is still streaming or around if they want to talk about stuff. Because I still like to chat with some people, but in a call with like 10 plus people, it's hard to get all for everyone to have their own individual stuff to say, you know. I'll ask. Okay, hey. Mind if we I think I'll give him a call. Hold on a second. I don't want to leave you guys with nothing to do, so. I haven't been able to hang out with Muzzy in a while. That's why I'm kind of like, hey, we're all both streaming, let's hang out. But if he's recording something. Okay, Muzzy is locked in. He is not responding to people. And that's fine. He's in streamer mode. So he's trying to... He's probably recording a video if I had to guess. Sorry, I'm looking at chat again. What do I suggest? Mindscape 1, Ambi, or Lucia? Whichever one you prefer. Again, that's I know that's not the answer you're wanting, but like if you prefer using Ambi, then get Ambi. If you prefer using Lucia, then get Lucia. Where is Lucia? Where is Lucia? Where is Lucia? Where are you, woman? You're right here. Good. Lucia is a support for Rupture teams. So if you get her Mindscape 1, that's pretty good. But also, if they release a new Rupture support, she's probably getting kicked out of that team anyway. So, like... if you're getting it for free, that's fine. But, like... just understand that any new Rupture support that is better than her, they don't even have to be better than her. You just be on the level. It's like, oh, like... you know what I mean. Whatever. There's a good chance that Clarette's a Rupture agent, possibly, potentially, maybe. So, yeah, Muzzy's about to end stream. That's fine. He's locked in. He's having fun. Sorry, I haven't been saying anything in a while. That's my fault. I've been focusing on other things. You didn't even get to see the this screen real quick. We'll get his Mindscape 4. It doesn't tell us what it is right now. If you look at the leaks, you can see it for yourself. Did I see the post with new characters that said coming soon? I did not. Hello, Mr. Sasuke. Okay. ALG is also busy. Totally fine. He's a busy guy. And he was already in a call with someone. I didn't want to interrupt him. Do I even make this video? I don't even know how I would start it. Like, howdy guys. Yo, Jimbo Blade here. Zenless is doing a lot of updates, I guess, or something. I don't know. I could just go over the intel report as like the summarized version of like, if you're looking to get into Zenless, here's what you should do. Install the game and do whatever you want. This, for the record, the way HoYoLab has this site, they have you zoom out so much. You're like, oh my gosh, I have to zoom all the way in for this. Even then, it's kind of pixelated still. This is the first page. It's interesting. This is the first thing they show on this page. That's because there are 3 photos here, and the first one they show is not like the oh, that's the other thing. When you zoom in, you can't go to the top. That is what's really bad about this. That's why I just go to this page. It's really annoying. You go to the presenting tab again. So for those who are just joining now or didn't watch the actual live stream with me, that's totally fine. There are a bunch of other people streaming. Howdy, I'm Yojimbo Blade. Let's go over all this real quick. New story mode. It's great. It's fun. Fantastic. I love it. I love story mode. New Remiel outfit. You can choose to wear the veil if you want to or not. Another new Remiel outfit. Surprisingly, the swimsuit version for Remiel is not that... doesn't do that much for me. Because Remiel is already really hyper attractive and her outfit is already pretty revealing. It's also like form fitting, so it reveals a lot of her curves already, and then her swimsuit is just like, here's the same thing again, and it's like, I don't need three of these outfits. So like, it's not a bad costume, it's just it would be a much better costume if her original outfit was less revealing. But they're not. So from what this is the discount bundle. If you get both of them, that's a 30% discount, but it doesn't say if you get one of them individually if you'll get this discount. So that'll cost you an extra like what, $5 if you just don't want one and not the other. So like in Zenless right now, we can go to see the shop real quick. Store, today's outfit. This is a 20% discount, so instead of $16.80, it's $13.50, which does match up with the which one of these? I guess it's the what? This is the $30 one. Now they are going to, the top up will be, the bonus will be reset, so I think you can just get it with the $15 one. So that's basically 1,000, and then Remiel's is probably going to be around that price. So if you want that, you can get it. Sigrid's also getting a swimsuit. It looks nice. I don't have much to say about it. I think it looks good. and Sigrid's base design is pretty different. Her outfit is still revealing, but it's revealing in a different, but this is revealing in a different way. So I think this will work for other players. I think this is more appealing to purchase, is what I mean. I probably won't purchase it because I don't need it. And then we get Lucy's. Lucy's is really good. Unfortunately, Lucy herself as an agent is not so great, but this outfit is really nice and I like it. The problem is she bleaches her pigs up pink, and I don't know if that's like a violation of health protocols. I don't know if that's really allowed, so. And of course the new agents. It's interesting that the intel report, sorry, I go back to the presenting tab. It's interesting that they put the skins of the agents before the agents. It's like, well, yeah, of course, if you're going to show me the outfits of these agents, I would assume you're going to be running the agents, you know? And here are their W engines. Now, I will talk about Remiel's W engine real quick. There are many players who are going to talk about, Remiel's W engine is actually optimal because it gives you a bunch of extra attack. If they still have this here, this should still be the same. Let's look at this thing. Everything looks normal, you know, normal stats. Wait a second. Attack, main stat, 36%. That's kind of weird. Isn't this supposed to be 30%? Why, yes. This is kind of supposed to be 30%, but they changed it. Not that they changed it. They made Remiel so that she wants her attack. And by what do you mean she wants her attack? Well, let's look at this real quick. This is spoilers because they didn't reveal this officially. But basically, she converts her attack into a buff for the team, and it maxes out at 1600. And to get to this 1600, you need 4000 attack. Cool. That's all that matters. And so for that reason, they made her W engine give more attack. But the funny thing is, you can still reach that max without her W engine. And the other funny thing is, in Beta 2, her main attack used to be higher. Her attack used to be 863, which is around the other power level of the other anomaly agents. And then they dropped it by 40, which is 2 flat attack substats, which is like, I mean, that doesn't really do that much, but it's weird that they would do that and then sell you a W engine that just says, oh yeah, so just pretend that didn't happen. It's like, why? Why'd you do that? Just make this 30%. And I can prove that you can get the 4000 without needing her W engine. So let's look at a random anomaly W engine. Let's look at anomaly A rank. We'll do an A rank one. We can do lip gloss, or we can do weeping Gemini because that's what more people will have access to. This refinement doesn't matter here. All we care about is the base attack and the attack percent. Let's go to our handy dandy calculator. So 316 for disk drive 2, that's how much attack you get, plus 823, that's her base attack, plus 594, which is how much that W engine gives. That is our base attack. And then we'll say we have some amount of flat attack buffs. So times, we'll say we have 5 flat attack in our total discs, times 1 plus, and then we get into the 0.25, that's 4, 0.25 from that, plus we do some 0.3s. We'll do, we'll say our drive disc 4 and 5 are attack percent, because this W engine is already giving us, Weeping Gemini is already giving us like a lot of anomaly proficiency. So we'll do this times 2, plus we'll say we'll have Astral Voice equipped. Why not? Astral Voice gives 10%, so the 2-piece bonus for Astral Voice is another 10%. And then we'll have some attack percent stats. 0.03 times, we'll say 6. So you basically have a +1 on 4 discs. And we're already at 3,893. And if we adjust some of these numbers over here, if we make this, instead of having 5, we make this 6. We make this 7. So you'll have a plus, one of all your 4 extra discs will have +1, and one of them will have +2. You get to essentially 4,000. It's 3,989. which means you're basically missing like what, three flat attack on your final buff. That doesn't really matter. So you can get the max attack buff pretty easily. You just need Astral. This is with Astral Voice, of course. If you want to use Bernice's W engine, I guess you could. It's a flat attack buff. I don't think it's as useful, but you can reach this number, which makes me wonder why they make it. I don't know why they made this 36%. It's not needed at all. It's really dumb. Yes, flats are counted in the base, Taha. That is how that works. So this is just to show that, again, you don't have to pull for her W engine. You can get this. This will take a slightly more effort because you do need to get flat attack, a certain amount of flat attack in your drive discs. But in your drive discs 4 and 5, you already have attack percent. So you can just kind of farm like anomaly proficiency and attack. Flat attack. That is more challenging, but it's not so challenging that it's impossible, right? Even then, if this number is slightly off, we'll say this is a 4. It's like, oh, you're 100 off. That means you're basically missing out on 30 attack for the team because it converts 40% of her attack. So like you're missing 100. 40% of 100 is basically 40. So you're missing out on 40 attack for the team. Now that's not nothing, but that's not like, this doesn't mean that Remiel is unusable. 4,000 is the maximum. It's not a minimum. You don't need to get 4,000 to get the buff. 4,000 is the max buff, assuming you meet the full condition in her anomaly only team. So you don't need that full amount. If having this number makes your Remiel bad, I don't think that's like a build issue. I think that's a Remiel issue. If having 3,900 attack and Remiel can't beat something, I think that's a Remiel issue. I don't think changing the build would make that better. Sigrid also has a W engine. It's a pretty standard attacker W engine. You can just use Brimstone because they say you're using your basic attacks the entire time, basically. Basic. So you can get it if you want. You can also, I think you can use Ellen's if you try hard enough. You could probably just get away with using Ellen's if you want. But she's an attacker. She's going to have she has a bunch of W engine options you can get if you want. You can even use Pyrosis if you want. It's fine. It'll work. We're getting potential unlocks for Nekomata, Jane, and Rena. I don't really know much about Rena's. Hopefully they make her better. Obviously they should. Jane's will make her better. How much better they'll make her, I'm not sure. Is she going to be the star of her teams? Probably not, because her teams look to be... They're showing us it's like Jane, Valina, Remiel. And in that team's like, who's the star? Who are the stars of those teams? It's like, well, it's probably Valina and Remiel. And then there's Jane. That's not to say this is a bad buff, but it's not like... in Jane's best team, she's probably not the star of those teams. Now, if you're playing her with Alice, I think that's a more important buff. If you're doing like an Alice hyper carry or Alice Jane team, that's probably Jane a buff is probably more important for that team. And then there's Nekomata potential unlock, which will put her closer in power level to the top tier agents. I don't know if it will make Nekomata top tier, but it brings her closer in power to them. Which is not very good if you thought you had to get Ye Shengguang because she's the best physical DPS in the game. Because Nekomata getting stronger and stronger just means that Ye Shengguang is less and less valuable on a relative level. What did I just open? Here's a new Bangbu. It's a Bangbu. Get it if you want it. It's probably going to be good. It groups enemies. New drive disc. This is Remiel's. It buffs her. This is Clarette's. It buffs defense scalers, which is just going to be Clarette and Ben. And this probably isn't going to be even that good on Ben. Like, I'm not saying it'll be bad, but I don't know if this is going to be meaningfully better than what you're already equipping onto Ben. And there's more over here. Here's a bunch of free agents. Pick whichever one you like. It doesn't really make a big difference. If you like Jane and you don't have Jane, get Jane. If you like Lucia and you didn't get Lucia, get Lucia. If you like Hugo and you want to get Hugo, you can. Hugo's a bit more awkward to use because he's a very specific character who wants a very specific setup and team. Trigger's here. Trigger's a generic character you can throw her onto any team. She is probably the most generic character on here technically. And then they give you her W engine as well, so that's nice. Ambi's here. If you want an electric DPS, she's here. She's pretty good. If you're asking about Mindscapes, none of their Mindscape ones are that useful. I guess Lucia's has the best Mindscape one, but like, it's just a Mindscape one that just says your team deals more damage. There's nothing really to it. Here's some rewards and gifts. The custom search option has happened. Now you can swap out whichever characters you do or don't want to get on the limited time pools. This does not count for the standard banner. The standard banner will still be the same. But if you don't want to see Grace anymore, now you can swap Grace out with Yanagi. If you don't want to see Kaleda anymore, you can swap her out with Caesar. If you don't want to see Juyen anymore, well, you don't even have to include her, I guess. You could also swap out their W engines. Do not get Juyen's W engine. It is awful. Just use Brimstone. It's cheaper and it's right there. Here's a film goer event, which is if you spend a lot of money, you can get one of these characters for free. I don't recommend you do that. I think spending $150, they have not released the official price yet. Last time it was $155. I don't think any of these characters are characters I would ever spend $155 on. I don't think there's a single character in the game I would spend $155 to get. So, yeah, don't do that. If for some reason you got Vivian's swimsuit for free back in 2.3 and then you didn't get Vivian, I guess you can spend $155 to get her here. I think that's not a financially smart advice. I think that's a bit foolish. This is when they are refreshing the top up. So if you were going to get that anyway, you can do that if you want. In fact, now is probably the best time to do it because you're actually getting rewarded for spending that money. But please only spend money if you are financially stable. And here's some events we're going to do. Here are polls, and here are more polls, and here are more polls. Okay. And here's some optimizations. I don't know. Maybe they didn't include all of these. Tutorial system iteration. Here's stuff for new players, which is good. This is very clear. They're trying to bring in the new players who might enter the game in this patch or in the previous one as well. Pro tag customization, so you can do some more stuff in the loading screen. That was nice. Items added in the potential archive exchange. More the A rank W engines and Bang Boos that were limited time events are being added. Some of these Bang Boo are pretty good, and the A rank W engines are kind of okay. The best one is the Rupture one, which I didn't see them add back. So I don't know if they're including all of them. If they're including all of them, I think the best one is the Rupture one. And then here's W engine processing and display optimization. I don't think this is going to be that useful. This was never like an issue I've had before. I guess it's an optimization, but I couldn't tell you if this actually changes that much. Because there's some times when you want to have like more versions of a W engine, especially the A-Rings, if you're trying to get more versions of Kaboom the Cannon. Like, yeah, you could have just one Kaboom the Cannon, or you could have two Kaboom the Cannons. And like, that's fine. Here's the signal search. Here's Remiel, in case you didn't realize she was going to be a banner agent. Powerful DPS with highly synergistic combat capabilities. That tells me nothing. Thank you. I like reading the roles they have here. Powerful DPS with highly synergistic combat capabilities. What does this mean? I have no clue. It means she's an anomaly team support. That's it. She's a support for anomaly teams. if you don't have Yuzuha or Nangong, this is your character to get. Lumiflux attribute refringe boost team's anomaly damage. There's a lot of keyword. Lumiflux attributes refringe. They could have just said Lumiflux attribute. In fact, they cut all this off. Just say boost team anomaly damage. Whatever. Deals burst anomaly damage through Luminize. Changes her own attribute through attribute flux. This is actually the cool part. She changes her attribute. So even though she has a custom attribute, it doesn't really matter. So this is like a fake attribute. It's an attribute that's not an attribute, but you still have to farm special chips for it. So it's going to be annoying to build her. Here's her W engine. Arya is rerunning. That's actually pretty good. Arya is pretty strong. She'll be pretty strong in this team as well. So she also has a lot of burst damage. Here's her W engine. You can get it if you want. You don't need it. Here's Sigrid. She's rerunning. She's an ice attacker. Powerful ice DPS. Why, thank you. I was worried. This would say weak ice DPS. Pale Gangsta. Trigger is much better with her W engine. I would not pull for Trigger now if I couldn't get her W engine. But Trigger without her W engine was still competing with Jufufu for Rupture teams. And Jufufu was like designed to also work with Rupture teams. So that's kind of funny. Now granted, Jufufu is not that good and not as great compared to Dialin and Norma. So that's not like a relevant comparison. So let's look at the rest of these. Can follow up certain skills with Converging Spear to deal massive damage. Use Unbridled Spear skills to enter an enhanced state and gain buffs. I feel like they're including a lot of keywords here that, like, if you're just reading this, you still have no clue what any of this does. Can directly unleash all 3 stages of Converging Spear on stunned enemies. I feel like they can condense this to can enter an enhanced state to deal burst damage on stunned enemies. If they really want to talk about agent role, because like Unbridled Spear skills, like, you know, players aren't going to read this and like, oh yeah, of course, I understand completely what Unbridled Spear is. Like, no, you don't. Is Trigger better for Ruptured teams than Pulchra? Trigger will be a better buff for Ruptured teams because she gives essentially an unconditional 25% damage buff outside of stun and then a slightly higher in stun damage buff. So that's it. And here's her W engine. You can get it if you want. This is the exclusive rescreening event. This one's actually really interesting. If you want Haramasa, now you can actually get him. Great. If you want Dialin, you can get her. Great. If you want Yuzuha, you can get her. Great. Would I rather lose a 50-50 on Norma or get a 100% guarantee on Dialin? I think I'm choosing Dialin. Now, granted, Norma's already like was released a week ago, so you probably already pulled for her. But like, if Norma was a guarantee, they'd be closer. But like, unironically, if you were waiting to pull for Norma to see what they would announce, a guaranteed Dialin is probably more valuable than a 50-50 Norma. Maybe. That's a guess. And Yuzuha is here. I will make my own tier list eventually. I think Yuzuha is the best, the MVP in the game right now. It's the most valuable playable agent, kind of. I don't want to elaborate on that too much. There's just a lot she can do. If you know, you know. And also Haramasa's here. Haramasa's pretty good, but he is a bit more technical. Using Haramasa and learning how to use him will make you a better player. You will be forced to become a better player at the game, and you will understand how systems work by playing this character. If you don't want to do that, maybe Haramasa is not for you, and that's totally fine. There are a bunch of other simplified characters to use. Haramasa is not a simple character. I think so. The difference is Norma does more damage than Dialin, but Dialin also gives an ult and Norma gives chain attacks. I think in some teams Norma is better, and then in some teams Dylan is better. It's just kind of a toss-up. They're both kind of equivalent, though. And here's some other stuff. Here's some new gameplay modes. Here's the Labyrinth mode. Go have fun. It's endgame. It's casual endgame. It's fun. It looks enjoyable. Here's the new Deadly Assault mode. Adversity mode. We're going to make this hard and put rewards behind it. The rewards are not that good. It's like, oh, I'm missing out on so much. Like, not really. Like, you're gonna be missing out on stickers for photos, which, okay, maybe that's something. You're gonna be missing out on phone accessories. I think I saw a couple phone accessories in there. Like, okay, not doing too much because you already get the phone accessories for like $10 for the monthly pass. So the last one is like an idle animation for Remiel, which is actually kind of good. Like, that one's probably the most valuable to get, but also, like, that's only really important for photo mode. So it's a mode for endgame players who want to push themselves and do more. If you want to fast track this, you can by just spending a bunch of money. I don't recommend you do that. Hopefully this is fun, right? These rewards are kind of not that great, and I think that's a good thing. If they were like actually really good, if they locked like 1,000 polychromes behind this, I think players would be upset. And my response would be like, okay, but you have to spend like hundreds of dollars of resources, in-game resources, including your time and or money, to get this stuff. I think locking some exclusive stuff behind is okay. I wish the Remiel pose wasn't so expensive, because I think that's something regular players would like to enjoy. And here's some new events. Here's a summer event. You get to clean up the beach, and also like kill a bunch of seashells for something, I guess. I don't know. Here's the Snap event. You get to take pictures. That's great. Here's the KFC collab in China. They did not announce this in the EN version, but if I think of the Chinese streams, they did officially announce that this is the KFC collab with the Angels of Delusion. That's why this is happening. More events. These are just kind of casual stuff. Thank you for playing the game. That's what this is. Triple bounty. Pick whatever drive disc you're currently farming. Another triple bounty. Farm for more stuff. Standard. Event intel. Invite some people to play, I guess. If you're a new or returning player, I guess you can use this code. I don't know how many people actually do this event. There's going to be an art exhibit. That's kind of neat. There's also going to be this Operation Yum 2026. There's a collab with Monato and Ellen. Last time was Bernice and Ambi. Now it's Monato and Ellen. More Xbox stuff. Yay. Xbox on PC, I guess. I mean, you can already download it through Steam, so like, I guess you go to the Xbox store on Windows. Cool. Zenless will be at Gamescom. There will be a Zenless and Honkai Star Rail crossover. I have no clue what this means. Are we going to get a character? Like, are they going to release a custom character in HSR into our game? Maybe they pick what region are they in? Penacony? Is that the one? No, Penacony was the last one. I don't know what region they're in now. Maybe they pick one of those characters because they're kind of like modernized. Maybe we get Ashvale. Maybe we get Robin. Maybe we get Acheron as like a Miyabi replacement. That'd be kind of funny. Maybe they get Ellen. Maybe they get Remiel. Who knows? Here's some redemption codes. Use the redemption code, I guess. And that's it. That's all it. Yeah, that's about it. I don't have much more to say. I guess, I mean, I have a tier list system ready to set up, but I don't want to show it off just yet. So I have things ready in place to do it, but I want to give the tier list discussion a bit of a cooldown because I think we've been having it too much recently. It's kind of becoming stale, so I'll give it a rest for a bit, and then I will come back to it later. But other than that, that's about all I got. I'll quickly see if anyone else is still streaming. But other than that, I think I'll go, because it's been a while. If I don't see anyone that I know of, then I will just do the thing I was going to do. I do not see anybody that I know of. Okay. Maybe that's just me. On YouTube, I don't see anybody that I know of. So, I am going to post a link in the chat now, and I would kindly ask that everyone go and watch it, because I worked hard on this video. It's a pretty quick video. I think it'll be fun. Here it is. And with that, that's gonna do it for this stream. I've been recording ever since the live stream ended. I have no idea how I'll cut this up. I might do some nonsense. All right, my name's Ojimbo Blade, and I hope y'all have a blessed day. See you soon. Watch that video, pretty please.